Testing, 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 testing. Uh, hey there, besties, from me and Meg Thee Stallion. Meg says, good morning, good morning, good morning on this ladies' night on the last day of April 2026. Another month is going by, and if you biatches ain't done nothing to improve yourself, that's a you problem. Make sure you get on the Tickety Damn Talk and talk about it, because we will talk about you. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Good morning, RBN. So this is last minute because I got some shit that I need to take care of, and I will be done. This will not be 3 hours. This will not be 3 hours. This will not be 3 hours. It will not be 3 hours. Got a lot of videos to get on up out of here. And I got shit I got to take care of because I got important things to do today. So that's why I decided to get up and get this stream done, because it is the last day of the month. I will live stream later, but on my travel channel later today. But yeah, Meg says good morning, because this is a wife. Last night watching what's the Ask a Brother, Jeff St. James. Shout out to I don't know if they call it the men's panel. I don't know what they call it, but shout out to them covering this Meg stuff. And Daryl, if you in here, you hood listening, or you ear hustling, or you come through here, you know you crazy and wrong. Child, you know you crazy and wrong. And if you really believe all that stuff you were saying, then you definitely are a simp, the simp god extraordinaire. Because, child, ain't no way on God's green earth that you see this shit and say, oh yeah, that's wifey right there. That's my wifey. That's wifey material right there. And when I think of a wife, this is what I think of. When I think of a wife, this is what I think. Child, if you don't go to hell, ain't nobody try here and there, none of that. And if that's true, then, shout out to you. That's what you like it, we love it. You like it, we love it. But sitting there and watching and listening to that last night, child, I ain't gonna talk about nobody. Let me not talk about nobody. And meaning, them people on that panel. But it was good to see. It was a lot of people there. So shout out to them and everything that they do on Wednesdays. I guess it's men's night or something like that. But anyway, let me see if I can bring the channel up real quick. Oh no, that's not what it's called. How come I don't know what my own damn channel is called? Oh, Lord, help you people. Help me too. So here it is, chat. Subscribe. This is my travel channel, of which I haven't. When's the last time I traveled? I think when I was in Arizona in January. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's up, Doc? I see you, Doc. I'm up in here. You be in these streets, chat. If I'm in these streets, you in these streets, because I feel like I see you all over the place. Shout out to you, boo. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Thank you so much. So early in the morning, if you're on the replay, thank you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I just wanted to make sure that y'all saw, what allegedly, according to these biatches, a wife looks like. These people don't have no clue anyway. So we might as well get started there. Even though I was going to go to the gram, I'm going to go to the talk. And hold on a second. Yeah, I'm going to go to the talk and see what they're saying over here on the latest of Meg and Clay. So let's go to the talk. This is just the Meg and Clay talk. Oh, I wonder if that was their name. You know how they used to combine names when people used to get together and they did a name combination? Now, what if their name was May or Cleggan? Clee the Stallion. Oh Lord, sorry, I entertained myself. All right, this was going on the Talking Child. I'm not about to listen to you and your weird looking head for the next damn 3 minutes. I'm not doing that.
He had her, and it's not enough, and he still cheated. First of all, let me just say this. Cheating, I think it's disgusting. It's disgusting behavior. There's no excuse for it. Let's just be very clear. However, I am also just going to remind everyone, because for some reason women still don't get it. A man is going to marry who he chooses. It doesn't matter how much money you have, success. It doesn't matter how much you cook for his family. It doesn't matter how many family events you go to. It doesn't matter what you do or how you pour into his little sister. It doesn't matter. If that man, whomever that man may be, does not see you as wife material, then it's not going to happen. Believe it or not, there are some people, some men in general, who don't ever want to get married. And I find it really interesting how women have decided that it's empowering when women say, I don't want to have kids, I don't want to get married, and we're supposed to support that. And yet, when a man decides, I don't want to have kids, I don't want to get married, it's strange, it's odd, it's childish. No, that is that man's right. As a human being, we all have the ability to make these choices. And actually, I think it's a great thing. I think it is great for
Clay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stefan Diggs before.
Yeah, this lady, this girl, this female is getting dragged all over the internet, as she should, with her goofy ass talk, child. And the person that been in my comments running through and carrying on, acting like this is your damn channel or something. You sound crazy too. You all don't know what sassy means. Clearly you don't know. No, clearly you don't know what we mean when we say sassy. So all the people that swear they know something, you might want to read the room before you start running off at the mouth, because I will get your ass.
RDB. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Clay a global star.
Which Clay? Made Clay Thompson a global star?
The Clay that we used to play with when we were younger, and they carted out the play, or the dough that you used to do pottery with. If y'all ever did pottery before, I used to love doing that. That's the Clay she talking about, child. Don't even worry about it. Oh, my bad.
Okay, so I don't even like addressing nothing.
Child, I can't tell what's real over here on TikTok, child. This could be old shit. Let's see what they say. This is from 3 days ago, allegedly.
And I think that's why it's hard for me to spit it out.
Could any of y'all interested? Could this be y'all's wife? Like, seriously, be honest. Could this be y'all's wife? The mother of your children, like the doctor asked?
I don't know why it's so hard for me to say.
Yeah.
Yo, this makeup.
Child, these people just out here putting stuff up. I don't even know what's real and what's not anymore. You know what? It don't matter. Let me go to something that's updated. See, this is the problem with TikTok, y'all. They just be lying. They just be on here making shit up towards each other, and they fall for it. But that's okay, because my friend Hood Servative has the real deal. His title of his live stream from last night, which is, I only caught a little bit of it, is Meg Thee Stallion fans are disappointed in you black men as per usual. All right, y'all ain't shit. You already know. Y'all ain't shit.
I will not be engaging with black men at all on my profile. Moving forward, I will not be engaging. I will be deleting your comment. I will be blocking you. So you're doing two things, right? When you comment. Number one, you're boosting my engagement. Thank you. because even though I delete and block you, the engagement still counts. So thank you for that. And then you're helping me see who you are so that I can block you, so that I can never have to deal with you again, right? So you're doing me a favor by commenting, and you're wasting your time. And like, I'm not going to give you guys any more of my energy. I've made an intentional decision not to interact with Black men in my real life, and I'm going to carry that through on social media. I will not be making responses to you all. If you post that derogatory picture in my comment section, I will just delete it and I will block you. After I report it, I'm going to report it. Whether TikTok finds the violation or not, I'm going to report it. I'm going to report you, and then I'm going to block you.
Oh, they're going to report this. Blueface? Blueface? Girl, I'm still triggered.
So you can waste your time engaging. Fine. Like I said, thank you for the engagement. You can waste your time typing paragraphs. Fine. Thank you for the engagement. But you will be blocked. And if you want to go and make another profile and come back, I'm going to say again, thank you for the engagement. But you still will be blocked. There is nothing I have to say to Black men. There is no work that I want to do with Black men. There is.
I wonder if I went over there and started posting or making comments if she would say the same about me.
I don't want to date you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to engage with you. I don't want nothing from you all. Not one fucking drizzle. I will not be engaging with Black men at all on my profile.
Welcome back. Welcome.
Hey.
God, what have you niggas done?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Y'all effed up.
That's all you had to do. But no.
Megan the Stallion. I can't believe I'm dating Megan the Stallion. I forgot to close the fridge because I'm dating Megan the Stallion. I just got a coffee. It is from Megan. Did I get one for myself? No, I forgot because I'm dating Megan the Stallion. Oh wow, another girl.
Is this a simp? Because this sounds straight goofy and look goofy. Even though I've seen this before. I don't know if I showed y'all. He looked like a freaking and sound like a freaking goofball.
Who is not my girlfriend, Megan the Stallion. Do you know who would look good in that outfit? My girlfriend, Megan the Stallion. Megan the Stallion. I love you, Megan the Stallion. How hard is that to accomplish? How difficult is that? You know, you Megan.
You niggas done did it, man.
That's what y'all was supposed
to
do.
And that one big, tall, light-skinned dude, y'all done messed it up. It's terrible out here. It's getting terrible out here. Peak. I thought
in the United States of America. Don't tell me because I didn't get a single apology.
The only thing Black men have done is guaranteed that the next man that Meg commits to will be a non-Black man. More than likely.
Oh no, now y'all have created more divestors. Y'all have created more divestors, y'all and Clay. Now, how y'all got dragged into this like this when it's between Clay and Megan? I don't know. But I like it, you sassy straights. This is all y'all's fault. When she goes to the other side, this is because y'all didn't do right by way of Clay.
A white.
Lest we not forget that Clay is half white.
Man. And they really gonna have a fit.
They out here threatening to get the white.
That's right. This is supposed to be White People Wednesday.
They are threatening to get the white man on you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They are threatening to go. They're about to pull a Trump card. They're about to pull out the big joker.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, who did Serena marry? How did Black men talk about Serena? How did Black men talk about Venus? And who did they end up marrying? Do you blame them?
Uh-huh. It's always don't make me go get them white people.
Mm-hmm.
I will go get a white man. That's what they always go to.
And so the only people that ever talked about Venus and Serena, specifically when they first came onto the scene, not saying that it was right, but I remember it, and it was very wrong. It was Black men. I guess it was y'all. I wasn't paying attention back then, but is that what y'all was doing? Y'all ain't shit no matter what. Funky Dineva is right. Funky Dineva is right about y'all.
That's what they always go to. I'll go get me a white man.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Lord.
Are done playing nice. Black women are done playing nicely. We've seen enough.
Black women are done playing nicely, yeah. They're done playing nice with y'all. They've had enough.
We've given enough. Now we're taking our energy, power, our focus, and our creative life force back and building what should have already existed. The standard is simple. Black women first. If we're not safe, if we're not advancing, and if we don't have real support, nothing else.
Did you hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? She said Black women first. Now, it's a little bit of a mixed message, but she said, you niggas, you sassy straights, black women first. All right.
Are done playing nice. Black women are done playing nicely. We've seen enough. We've given enough. Now we're taking our energy, power, our focus, and our creative life force back and building what should have already existed. The standard is simple. Black women first. If we're not safe, if we're not advancing, and if we don't have real support, nothing else comes before that. And this isn't just a phase. It's where the cycle breaks or repeats. Many of us are already pulling our energy back and moving differently. The only question
with the cross on her head speaking like this. But go ahead, girl. Go.
Are you a part of the shift? Are you waiting to see who will be? Unveiling Anne is what we build together. Black women are done playing nicely. We've seen enough.
I do Lemonade. Everybody talking about Beyonce should have left. Like, and also a lot of Black femicides that we're seeing in society and in our country right now. There is a connection between all of these things. And I know I sound insane, but just walk with me. You know, so as a therapist who works with children who have been sexually abused, I have noticed that society conditions men, especially Black men, to be hypersexual. I even talked about this and had a video that went viral with Cam Newton like a year or two ago, talking about this very same subject and the historical precedence of hypersexuality in Black men, stemming all the way back from slavery, right? And
Hold on. So now because of slavery and Meg, it's y'all's... Child, y'all just don't know the power that y'all have. I mean, all y'all do is create problems, though, but y'all got some power. Shit, all the way back from slavery. Now this is y'all's fault that Meg and Clay broke up? Damn! Can y'all tell me some lottery numbers so I can win, please?
And I think that when we think about that, there is a culture in our country, well, not just Black men, but men in general, that...
You know, what's crazy to me is like, women go to college to learn how to talk like this. You know what I mean? Regular, average, working class people don't talk like this. You had to go to college to learn all these theoretical abstractions and shit. This is how Black people do abstract thinking. It's just racial bullshit.
And you are supposed to be hypersexual as a man. And then when you start to have conversations about, I don't even know if I can say these words on this platform, but molestation, being sexually abused, and all these other things in your youth as a man, it is instead celebrated by other men, protected by other men, applauded by other men. So you can't even get the healing that you need. And I'm connecting this back to Clay and Jay-Z, for instance, when we talk about Lemonade and the situation with Megan, is the fact that you saw so many grown-ass men like hyping up the fact that men are still hypersexual, are still dogs, dog-ass niggas in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. How are you still
You dog-ass niggas.
chasing after cat? Cheating on your person after y'all in Jay-Z and Beyonce place, y'all done had kids.
Imagine using celebrities. Imagine using celebrities as your baseline of life. Imagine using celebrities as your baseline for your life. Wow. So you're talking about Jay-Z and Lemonade with Beyonce to make a dissertation on TikTok. Oh, what's her caption say? Society is celebrating the downfall of men. Wow. Who knew that I would ever start using the word misandrist? It applies. Shout out to the misandrists. Showing improving every day. I'm gonna tell y'all, because that's what I always say, because I'm a biatch too, right? You ain't gonna spend all this time talking about somebody or something and you hate it that bad. I mean, some people do, of course, but these people, with regard to you ninjas, you sassies, nope. If the right one come along, they going for it.
You know, it's funny. It's like
even if the going for person is with somebody, okay? If they like it, they going for it.
It's like niggas to tire out, and a nigga just won't get tired. Nigga like, I got 6 hoes, I don't get tired.
Y'all done got married. Y'all done built the house, built the legacy, built the brand together. How is you still chasing after cat? How was you still chasing after cat in Megan's situation with Clay after y'all done bought a house together? After you invited this girl over? After you're at the end of your career? After the fact that you done bought a boat and named it after her?
These people try to act like they ain't never had all these people been cheated on, yo, okay? All these people that are crashing out have some sort of trauma from some man who cheated on them. Because this has no effect on me whatsoever. That's why I said if someone has cheated on me in all of my life, they did a great damn job because I don't know nothing about it. So these people are now making dissertations still over the breakup of a celebrity couple. Child, you can't make it up. Shout out to the Truman Show that we are living in. More important things going on in the world, of which I should be speaking about. But the entertainment is what coloreds love. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Because we talk about a variety of things. But because this thing is still going on, that's why I'm talking about it. But do you think that these people are taking this much time to look into what happened with the Supreme Court yesterday? I'm thinking no. Do you think they're taking the time to look at what the stocks are doing? I'm thinking no. Do you think they're putting this much energy and effort into obtaining a job, specifically the 600,000 black women who lost their jobs and was complaining that they ain't got no jobs? Do you think the ones who were carrying on with regard to the changes in the food stamps and it's not right and it's not fair that you got to work 20 hours a week, do you think that they're putting this much energy into those things to help their lives move forward? I'm thinking no. I could be wrong, even though I'm not. But I could be wrong, even though I'm not.
How is we still chasing after cat? And I think the saddest part is that so many men condone violence against women, but violence against themselves.
Whoa. Where the hell did that come from?
Because there was it was like an article or something that was out. I didn't get to look into it, where there was a website allegedly set up for men to come to learn how to allegedly grape women or low mess women, something like that. I'm just speaking off of the top of my head. I'm not really sure. And allegedly like 10 million men, and I'm being facetious, came to the site and they were like, see. Child, just leave them alone. If it's this much fucking trouble, leave them the fuck alone. Like, I just be so confused. All y'all do is get on these apps, and fucking complain about people that you allegedly can't stand, but somehow, some way, you're still fucking dealing with them. Worry about what they doing, who they doing it with, when they doing it. When will you learn to just leave them the fuck alone? Your problems are solved. I would think. That's just me. That's why I say they're full of shit talking about. Thank you, Boo, for the jewels. This is why I'm saying they're full of shit. Because if you really couldn't stand them, if you really didn't care, if they really not on your mind, you're not going to spend all this much time dealing with it. You're not going to spend all this much time talking about it. It's too much time in life for people that you don't like and you can't stand. Child, y'all see me talking about racists except for, child, we don't even do it on Wednesdays. Child, I don't got time for that. And then people will say, oh, you talk about your own community because I be trying to help you niggas, okay? Nigresses. The sassies, all of y'all. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. But y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to listen. You would rather listen to idiots on TikTok who be lying. Them things that I was just looking at a little while ago, I can't even tell that those things are real because they just be making shit up. Now you got people doing dissertations on the breakup of Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Child, this is why the community is the way that it is, focused on bullshit. That's why Cam would start at a AB clinic for her alleged run for president, child, whatever the fuck she was doing. Because you relate to deleting children so much, even though it's weird because she already had the 92%. So why she would try to placate to the 92% that you have makes no sense. If you think about it, right? If you already know you have a voting block, then why would you pander to said voting block that you already have? See, this is what I'm talking about. These people are remedial. Trump is remedial, but Democrats, most of them are remedial as well. So y'all thought it made sense. Y'all needed colors that bad. Y'all needed colors that bad that you knew you was going to get any damn way. That you decided to open up at an AB clinic. This what that woman thought of y'all and the Democrats as a whole. Then brought an AB clinic to the damn Democratic National Convention, but y'all don't see none of that. Then brought Meg Thee Stallion. I guess Cam knew what she was doing. Brought Meg Thee Stallion out there to shake her ass for you and all the other people to come through and dance for ya. Shout out to Beyonce's song "Dance for You," and to have some lascivious looking stuff going on. Y'all like that shit. Then when someone says black women are all over sexualized, y'all get offended. Look at y'all. Look at y'all crashing out. Y'all are crashing out still over this. Over this. Saying that you're going to cheat on your relationships over this. And we figured, shout out to Big Boy, that this is all performative anyway because ain't nothing in that glass. There's not a drop of any liquor up in that bitch. So she either just wanted to put her lips in between some other woman's boobs, or she's trying to sit up here and make it seem like she outside. That woman is hurt. This don't make no damn sense based off of everything that she already put out here. See, this is what happens when you put your shit out here on the internet. We can do some what's known as deductive reasoning for those that can use their brains, which most of y'all, not y'all, cannot. And this is supposed to allegedly make Clay, oh my God, let me go get her. We can do a threesome. Allegedly, maybe. Or, oh my God, she back outside. Look at this. Girl, you done already crashed out and shown you played your cards already. You can't go backwards. You've already played all of your cards. You didn't quit. You didn't cried. Now you're allegedly outside. You didn't posted. You didn't send a statement to TMZ. Girl, you didn't played your cards. Cards have been played. Poker, blackjack, roulette, not roulette, whatever else. I'm just saying. These people are so dumb with their dummism that they don't even realize they be telling on their damn selves, child. Anyway, let me get back here. Where am I at? All right.
One light-skinned nigga cheat on Meg Thee Stallion, and now it's you niggas condone violence against women.
Right?
Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. How do we jump all the way to violence against women? We weren't even supposed to be that type of show.
How do it equivalent? That they don't even want to think about the larger reality of hypersexualization and how it is literally killing y'all. Red pill content is literally killing y'all.
Hypersexualization is killing you, sassy straights. Hypersexualization is killing you, sassy. Well, what the fuck is this, Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? If you ninjas, you sassy straights, are over sexualized, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Bueller? Anybody? Anybody? I'm gonna need somebody to help me out. I'm gonna need somebody to help me out. Excuse me. And these are allegedly over here. Probably, well, she got a college shirt on. She probably a part of the most educated. Child, y'all wasted money. A lot of y'all done wasted money. Shout out to me. I did get my email, if I didn't tell you, that says the shit is paid off. Zero. Balance is zero. I love it. I love it. I love it. Not a student loan to pay off no more. Praise the Lord.
It is literally not good for your health, for your mind, for your soul.
You know what? I wonder, that might be a good point. If Clay was a dark-skinned black guy, would they even care as much? Because look.
Yes, because they care allegedly about Meg Thee Stallion, in my opinion. It would just be a dark-skinned nigga. That's the problem, instead of a light-skinned nigga. I'm telling you, it's going to go to colorism soon enough if it hasn't already.
See, let's take a look at the roster. You know what? I think we might be onto something. If Clay was a dark-skinned nigga with a mouthful of gold teeth, nobody would care. Nobody would say a goddamn word. Because if you look at her roster here.
No, they think that he was the nice guy, y'all. We already know. Shout out to Conservative, and I know he knows too. But they thought he was the nice guy that they've been waiting for, just like D.L. Hughley's daughter was talking about. And it was somebody else who was recently talking about it. I can't think of who it is. Is this not the epitome of exactly what Kevin Samuels said and whoever else has said? You run around, you do what you want. Even CGA, shout out to CGA. You run around, you do what you want, you accumulate all this shit, And now you want to settle down at 31. And now you want to get married. And the whole facts is supposed to go away, whatever you want to call it. But it is a resume. It is a resume of your decisions and your choices. Because me personally, I don't know this woman at all, right? I know the songs, right? I don't know this woman. However, if I had a son, and forget that she's Meg Thee Stallion, the famous person, okay? If I had a son, of which I do not, and I could see all this, or we knew all this, in the you know, these are famous people, but looking at Moneybagg Yo, child, what? That's what I would say. Looking at G-Eazy, who always looks like he's greasy. Ooh, shout out to me for rhyming. Girl, what? I would say no. And then toss a woman up in there, well, toss a man up in there. In his case, no. Burna Boy, what? Come on now, child.
If you take a look at her starting lineup, even her ex-bitch is brown skin. Even her ex-bitch is a dark skin. Like, you know what? I think, and this is what I was saying before. He was supposed to be her light-skinned nigga retirement plan.
Absolutely.
That was a dream for her and all of her fans. A light-skinned nigga retirement.
Whether he was light-skinned or not, but definitely was her retirement plan. And who thinks that if they would have moved forward and gotten married, which I'm sure they would have gotten prenups and all that type of stuff, that they was going to be married forever. Child, I never even, when these two people said that they was together, I was like, what? All right. I didn't even think it would last 8 months.
Plan, but you know what? C'est la vie. That's life, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For your body. And the crazy part is, God forbid you're a man who wants to challenge that thought. Other men egg you on, and other men demean you, other men bully you for wanting to bring apart a larger conversation. And it is not lost on me as we celebrate Lemonade and as we connect everything that's going on in our culture.
We celebrating Lemonade? Gentlemen, good luck, child. These people are using somebody's fucking album to define their lives. A trauma album, banging music, but a trauma album to define their lives. Yes, Kevin, Lemonade, the Beyonce record album, whatever you call them now.
Culture that nobody wants to have that larger conversation. And some people may say I'm crazy, some people may say I'm doing too much. But as somebody who just notices themes and patterns, it is not lost on me that we're having these conversations. And even how this sexual violence against themselves as men and the protection of this violence.
Now you niggas.
How did this breakup get to sexual violence, y'all? How these people be reaching all the way up their ass to come up with something negative to say about y'all? Any of you hating hoes listening, because I know you are, this is why you can't get a relationship, because you listen to crazy people like that. You don't ever listen to sane people. This is so far of a fucking reach, it's ridiculous.
You out here having sex with all these different women. You're committing violence against yourself, okay? I don't know how it works, but it's the new rules now. You niggas out here having all this sex with all these women are committing violence against yourselves, and you need to be held accountable, all right? Stop hurting yourself with all these different women.
Is the same amount of violence that we see when women aren't allowed to speak up against the perpetrators of said violence against them, thus causing femicide. Thus is the reason why domestic violence is so prevalent within our community, thus causing the rates of HIV and STDs, growing in our community. Like, when are y'all ready to have a larger conversation? Like, this isn't just social media bullshit, social media jargon. Hell, celebrities are real people too, and this ain't they're nothing but a
child is a gargoyle. I just realized that.
Microcosm of source. You know what I'm saying? They're nothing but a collective of what we see down here at the bottom.
Yeah, it's rough down here at the bottom, isn't it? You know, there's something else happening too I want to talk about. There's a meme there's Megan, right? And now this is a play on a different meme where, like, it's just talking about don't be the last guy to show up with flowers. Holding the flowers. A lot of women, they may not coach each other directly into this, but they're kind of competing themselves to be the last woman in line with the flowers. Because
this is like what I've said before, when they made up the Clay meme, the equivalent to the Meg meme with all the men sitting behind her. So y'all really still out here thinking that men and women are the same. Like, I just be so confused as to why y'all still think that. And because men go out here and have sex with a bunch of women that y'all think is cool for y'all to have sex with a bunch of men and that it's equal. Okay, keep thinking that. Just keep thinking that. How's that working out for you?
For women, that man is a catch. For whatever reason, they're willing to fight off all 8 women.
These are all the women that were standing in line while Clay was with Megan. These are all the women that be still standing in line for Chris Brown, Trey Songz. Who in a relationship though? Who's in a relationship, y'all? I don't know. Any of these famous men who are married or in a relationship. The first person I can think of is Trill from tonight's conversation, because he looked good. Anyway, I'm sure there's women in his DM and standing in line for him. He's a good looking man. He say shit that women like. He's married. I know there's women in line for him and in his DM. He's not doing anything. But the point is that even though bitches know that somebody is married in a relationship, I'm telling you, most of the time they look at that. That's why I say and have said no bitches will be around me and mine. No way, no how. I know what a bitch's nature is. I don't care. I said that. I meant that. That's why I don't have a bunch of women friends, because you're not coming over here. Portia and Simon Gubadoba and Farron, I think her name was. That was her alleged friend. How she end up married to her friend's husband, Bueller? Because that's how bitches do.
Ahead of them in line, just to be the one who shows up and gets them in the end, right? Just to be the one who is with you. That's all they want to do. They just want to be the one who gets with him. That's it. However, if you're the man at the end of the line, it's a very different scenario altogether. Like the vibes are just not the same.
Because when we go back for a second, and it's TRILL Boo on he's here on child, y'all, what is Trill's thing's name here? I forget. Crew Season with a K. But he's on Instagram or Facebook, TRILL. Here's the difference, right? You see all these women, just like whatchamacallit said, the women don't care about all these women. Women don't care about all these women because they're competing for said man. They're trying to be the last one, just like Hood said, to be the one that he chooses. Now, she might be bringing flowers, and this is probably, the person that's not the Meg Thee Stallion, because none of these people are just like Meg, but this is not the Meg Thee Stallion. This is the person that has something to offer, probably can use her brain and not use celebrities as life, probably can put some things together, probably can do some support, probably will not come out to the internet and give out all your business, probably will not send stuff to TMZ for a statement, probably will not go outside and be putting her face in between another woman's boobs just to try to show that they're over shit, probably won't quit their jobs just because they're going through a breakup. Women clearly, enough of them are not looking at that like, girl, grow the fuck up. You are not 5th damn teen. You are not 6th damn teen. You are not 7 damn teen. You are a grown ass adult. Handle your shit in private and get your ass out here and do what you got to do and be a fucking adult. Any woman that thinks that this is normal to come out here and run off at the mouth and give up all the tape in the business and make statements on a fucking breakup in a relationship, you're just as crazy as her.
I want to be the one who gets with him. That's it.
Exactly.
However, if you're the man at the end of the line,
so this is how a man will see it. And gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong. This is allegedly supposed to be your child's mother, or the woman that you take to the Christmas party, or the woman that you take to meet your boss, or the woman that you take on vacations with friends. Okay. And if they say, if they know about this line of people, you think they're not going to be looking at you like you crazy? And then when your kids get older in this day of the internet, just like when Kim's kid showed her an ad for her past and she didn't appreciate that, just like Cardi B, who will not allow her children to listen to her music, you gentlemen supposed to just accept all this and then take her on as your queen. See, what you could do is not put your business in the streets, but y'all don't seem to know how to do that. Y'all want the world to know now because you're living in a reality show. And then when reality hits you from your reality show, then you don't like the reality. And now you want to say it's somebody else's fault. No, it's your fault because you need the world to see you. You need the world to see that you're with Blueface? Blueface? Even though I know he the one that told it, but child, you ain't denying. So Blueface? Girl. And last night, somebody tried to talk about Meg ain't never lied. Bitch, all Meg does is lie. What are we talking about? She sat there and lied on Gail Damn King. I'm working on the video now. Like, please miss me with this bullshit. Revisionist history is a thing. Child, color people don't want to live in reality, child. Color people just don't want to live in reality.
Very different scenario altogether. Like the vibes are just not the same.
Gentlemen, is this your queen?
The air literally smells different. The whole thing is just wrong, right? The whole thing is just wrong. But nonetheless, the women are mad at the memes. The women do not like you niggas and your memes. I wish you niggas and your memes would just stop. Just quit already.
Question, and I need you to answer fast. Where's Taylor Swift list? Where's her meme? Where's Ariana Grande's meme? Where's Kim Kardashian's meme? No, because I need to know, especially Taylor Swift, because when Travis Kelce, it's nothing like what y'all doing with Meg.
Shit, just because you know, that's woman for you. They use words like weapons. They literally weaponize language. They'll say things that don't actually have an objective meaning, or you just can't believe women. I know.
No, you can't say the R word around me. No, you can't say female around me. No, you can't say any slurs around me.
Damn, I can't say the R word. I can't say female. I can't even use slurs. And, you know, I kind of be like, I have kind of a passion for slurs. I like to make up slurs. It's like I can't even be a dude. You know what? You're just gonna have to date her, a white woman. Black Latina, shout out to Black Latina chat. How much to play Ric Flair? It costs a lot of money, all right? It costs a lot of money. You know, it only costs $20. I only dropped that on like $20 super chats and better. But shout out to you. Thank you for the question. Just in case you wanted to know, everybody, it costs a lot of money.
None of that flies over here. Oh, she's strict. Oh, she this. Oh, she thinks she's better than. Maybe my morals are. Honestly, I'm not here to tell you whether my morals are better or worse than yours. I'm here to tell you what I don't want to be around and what I don't want to tolerate. And to me, it makes my life 100% better because I don't have to deal with the BS that comes with people that act like that. 100% of the time, a man that doesn't like Meg Thee Stallion is someone that I do not like.
Damn.
Your bar is Meg Thee Stallion. Your bar is Meg Thee Stallion. I get it. Kofa, if you hear this, I get it. I understand. You win. SYSBM. SYSBM. I get it. I understand. These people are using this person right here as their moral compass. I agree. You know who else used a camera person? I'm gonna say camera person, chat. You know who else used a camera person to record their life because they're living in their own reality? Ashley Robinson. Ashley, the influencer from Africa, the girl that died in Africa. And ain't nobody trying to ask where the camera person at? Who the camera person? What do they know? What did they see? Where the film at? All the extra film footage. I don't hear no one talking about that. How is Ashley and Joe recording themselves and Nala? How are they recording themselves? How? It's not possible. There's someone missing from that equation. And I don't understand why people aren't asking, like, who is this person and what do you know? What did you see? And where's all that footage to help us out? That's crazy. But this is the moral compass. And I'm gonna say for Black women, because that's all that seems to be run off at the mouth about it. I mean, I know some other people do, but for the most part, of course, it's the 92%. So this glass we deduced yesterday is empty. So she wanted people to see this, to have it recorded, just like Patrick is saying, and get out here to try and show and prove that she's over it. And down here, you got this girl saying better than sitting in the house crying. There you go. Even though she's still going to go home and cry. I promise y'all. This one says she canceled her Broadway show to do this. Exactly. So who the hell? See, y'all don't think ahead. Y'all don't think ahead. Y'all don't think ahead. So y'all think she gonna get another Broadway opportunity when they like, oh, so you quit in order to go out tonight when you should be doing the show in order to put your face in between some boobs? And do you see men that says, you know what? That's who I want to be the mother of my kids. Yes. Yes. That's what y'all think. This is your moral compass. Okay. Again, this is why y'all be having issues in relationships, because you take the most debaucherous shit and use it as your fucking baseline for life.
You have to like Meg now. New rules come up every day, bro. You have to like Meg. And if you like that meme, well, then you're just not valid. She don't like you no more. I'm telling you, listen, they coming up with all type of rules and schemes for you niggas. Because you niggas disappointment. You are disappointing.
Yes, you sassy straight. Y'all never get it right.
You're supposed to do something. You're supposed to protect Megan. I don't know how. I
was gonna say, yeah, I don't know how this gets on y'all. It's not funny, but y'all, all I can do is laugh at this point. I'm sorry, y'all. All I can do is laugh at this point. Because everything always comes down to you sassy straights' fault, even though it has to do with one celebrity here, one celebrity there, and all of a sudden, it's you sassy straights' fault.
Imagine what you could have done, but you niggas are supposed to protect Megan, all right? This is what they mean when they say black women are the most unprotected. This is exactly what they mean, right? This is why you also can't believe women, because when they say black women are the most unprotected, they're literally talking about shit like this. And no discounts. No discounts. The price is the price. It is what it is. I shall not apologize. It costs a lot of money. I'm expensive.
I was looking at the Mason Cameron podcast.
All right. So we didn't already seen this fool. Child, they trying to act like they don't want that video to come out. Let me go over to, well, let me let y'all look at this while I figure out which video to come up next. Oh, you know what? Excuse me. Let me bring you over to the Tip Network. We haven't seen Tip in a while. Shout out to him or them. It says Megan Thee Stallion found out the hard way. Klay Thompson's $300 million equity outclass in my Soldier Boy voice. Class? What? Class? Do you think they know what class means? Because I'm telling you, that bitch that was in the comments trying to tell me what sassy meant, and it's like, girl, clearly you're new here, so know what you're talking about before you start running off at the mouth trying to show your intelligence. You don't even understand how we're using the word. But it's always a black woman coming through trying to tell somebody. Because y'all already know how it works. They know everything and everybody else got to shut the fuck up while taking L's every day. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'ma tell you.
I don't even like addressing nothing. And I think that's why it's hard for me to spit it out. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say.
I think we've all seen this coming from miles away, and it was only a matter of due time when Klay Thompson, as well as Megan Thee Stallion, was going to finally make a break. And it finally...
Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Look at the hell what she doing right here. Why you gotta be sticking your ass out? You taking a picture with your man, and you worrying about sticking your ass out. Girl, what? Girl, what? Child...
And it finally did when the optics just did not turn out great.
What is your biggest dream in life? Be finding inner peace and being content.
How has your relationship made you better as a man on and off the floor, and how that's going to move forward for you as far as your career?
My relationship with
Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm not going to talk about that.
And what type of
I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with damn basketball? That's his job. That's his job.
I'm talking about? Well, I'm talking about them high friction episodes that Klay Thompson was having in his extracurricular activities, where once Megan Thee Stallion uncovered his indiscretions. Well, she understood her own market volatility, translating, meaning that she doesn't have that much value in her brand as much as her fans and her stands want you to believe.
She took to her Instagram story, cheating, had me around your whole family playing house, got, quote, cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous.
The capital horrible Capitalized horrible. Okay, don't forget that. Don't miss that part.
B, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. She then released a statement and said, I've made the decision to end my relationship with Clay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship.
Now, gentlemen, whether you hear now or you on a replay, if a woman came out and did this shit to y'all, would you take her back? She already put something up for the Instagram or whatever. Now, I know that regular people can't make statements to TMZ, but then turns around and puts out a completely new statement like on Facebook. Are y'all taking her back? About y'all's business, mind you. Are y'all taking her back?
Relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward.
So she's taking this time to prioritize herself and move forward with peace.
And even a future Hall of Famer in Klay Thompson, a Golden State Warrior great, as well as playing on the Dallas Mavericks. Well, even as his legacy is going downhill of sorts and he's starting to, fall apart a bit, that does not dispute the fact that Klay Thompson has the upper hand, the leverage in this relationship, where that leverage comes in his own brand equity and him as Klay Thompson, the basketball player business. Greatly outshining Megan Thee Stallion's star power, a somewhat successful career. It pales in comparison when you hold up 4 championship rings by Klay Thompson.
You see, what happened is that Klay is at the end of his career.
All right. Now, I'm not going to act like she's not successful in her own right, okay, for what she does. She is successful. She's a known rapper and all that stuff. I'm not going to act like she's nothing. You cannot compare them because they're two different people doing two different things. Me personally, I don't think this has anything to do with money because of these are two people that have money. So I feel like that's equaled out. She has money based off of where she's doing. He has money based off of what he's doing. She done won awards allegedly. He done won awards allegedly. So I feel like all that stuff cancels each other out. But these biatches, from what we've been listening to, right, are trying to say that she made him known. No, you all just don't watch sports. That's what that is. And that shows and proves right there. How come these biatches ain't watching the WNBA? That's why that shit ain't. If you all feminists and you all believe in women, y'all should be watching the WNBA. And you're not. So y'all need to look into that. Okay. Are you feminist or not? Do you love women or not? Is there a sisterhood or not? It sounded like I'm being proven right again. Because if you was interested in some damn basketball, you would start there and probably transition your ass to start knowing what's going on with the regular NBA. And then maybe you would know who Klay Thompson was and many of the other people who do well in basketball besides LeBron and maybe Steph Curry. Probably the only people they ever heard of. So y'all delusional to think that Megan Thee Stallion as a rapper helped Klay. No, she helped y'all to know who Klay is. That's all. Because y'all don't watch sports. That's it. Just like there's people who don't listen to rap that probably don't know who the hell she is. And if they do know who she is, you know why they know? Because of the song WAP and from the song Savage. Savage because of the pandemic, and WAP because of her and Cardi B and that nasty ass song. And again, I'm no prude. But I would not want my son, if I had one, to come home with a woman who sings wet ass pussy. I'm sorry. That's just me though. What the hell do I know?
And Klay is looking at Meg as a financial liability, in my opinion. She wants to live that big lifestyle. She wants to do this and do that. Private jets, yachts, and he has to make this money stretch for the rest of his life. It doesn't make a difference if he has $200, $300 million. We've seen the average athlete lose everything and go bankrupt. And we all know the statistics. The average athlete goes broke about 6 years after his career is over. And Klay is not the average athlete. He's a superstar. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a 4-time champion.
And he comes from a legacy, which is another word that these biatches seem to not understand. And I've only found this out because of this damn story, because why the hell would I know about Klay Thompson besides he plays basketball? I wouldn't. So now I know that. And it's like, girl, see, when I say that these people don't take the time to really get to know people, this shows and proves that. You can't outrun your resume. It is a resume. And that's why people don't get jobs, because of their resume. Now, she was auditioning for a job. She did not get it. Now she doesn't know how to handle it. She should, all these women out here who are unemployed and been unemployed for months, weeks, years, and 300, 600,000, whatever the number is, should be going and trying to talk to Meg and say, girl, grow the fuck up. Okay. You had a relationship. It didn't work out. It was only 8 months. Move on. Child, it's not even like they was engaged and this happened. Who was just engaged and this happened to? The Dak Prescott, I think, is his Dak from Dallas broke up with his fiance. They're supposed to get married. Did anybody hear from her? Bueller? Has anybody heard from her? She don't even have to be a rapper. You think that people wouldn't listen to the woman that was jilted by the quarterback to the Dallas Cowboys? Pretty sure if she had came out here and ran off at the mouth that they would listen to her. She just went on about her damn business. Plus, she already got 2 kids with the man. She gonna be fine. She gonna be. That's somebody that benefits definitely from his money. Because I don't think she was anybody. Y'all tell me. I don't know who that woman was. I just know they broke up. He was in the streets dancing.
So he's probably making the right move. He's probably looking at Meg as a financial liability and he has to cut the fat off the pro forma worksheet or something of that nature. Or he just got tired of her. She was the one coming out talking all this cash money about him. Oh, he's moody. He does this. And of course, the infidelity bomb. Ma'am, you're dating an NBA athlete superstar. Women yelling for him in every city and every town. Okay, I know you thought you were special.
Yes,
everybody thinks they're special. He'll even make you think you're special. But when it comes down to it, you found out one thing, and it always hurts you when you find out you're not that special.
We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star.
Klay Thompson's got the accolades, he's got the medals, he's got them trophies. Right there, Megan Thee Stallion and her stable of fans, the hotties, come face to face with the reality. That Klay Thompson, his personal brand and his basketball business and all of his things that he's accomplished tilts the scale in his favor with most of the value coming on his end, where Klay Thompson has known to be throwing the dagger in the heart of his opponents in the basketball arena. And apparently his long storied relationships with many other ladies of the past, where Megan Thee Stallion, her hopes and her dreams were completely dashed and wanting to be a power dynamic couple, that Klay Thompson reminded her that he has that 3-point dagger in that game-winning closeout shot, where Megan Thee Stallion had her hopes running high as she wanted to be a married woman, as seen in multiple previous episodes. But oh no, instead of becoming a permanent acquisition and
gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm only going by watching this video and other videos we've watched in the last few days. It doesn't look like Klay Thompson is a person who needs to be in front of a camera if he's not working, meaning when he's on the court. Is he a person that be out here like Funky Dineva on the internet? Is he someone that be out here showing everything that he does when he's not working? He don't even look comfortable watching this in some of these videos. When he's working out, it looks like he's fine. But some of these videos, it feels like he's out of his comfort zone. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay. He's private. Yes, he's private. So somebody that's an attention whore, like Meg, this one, that like this is a person who is an attention whore. Okay, and this is what the community uplifts. And just watching in the last few days with these videos, he does seem like that's the correct phrase. He's a private person. He's not a social media person. Exactly. And again, I don't know him like that. I know his name and I know he played basketball, but just looking, he was making concessions, and these people don't see it. That man was making concessions. Let me turn it back for a second, okay? What video is it? Hold on. Look at this. He looks out of
most of the value.
Look at her, like, how are you holding her, sir? Like, I'm looking at this like you're all over him. Look at her. She got her sexy pose on. She looked good. Let's not act like she don't, right? But he looking all awkward, and then there's a camera on him. Like, he does not look like he's comfortable at all.
Coming on his end, where Klay Thompson has known to be throwing the dagger in the heart of his opponents in the basketball arena. And apparently his long-storied relationships with many other ladies of the past, where Megan Thee Stallion, her hopes and her dreams were completely dashed and wanting to be a power dynamic couple, that Klay Thompson reminded her that he has that three-point dagger.
This is where he looks like he's in his comfort zone. This is where he looks like he's in his comfort zone. He ain't paying attention to the camera. Obviously, this is his job. That's the other thing that these bitches don't seem to understand. This is work. This is his job. See how he's so focused? See how he's paying attention? He's comfortable here. He's doing his thing. And all the stuff that y'all say he does, he's successful. Then they're saying like he's on the downstroke. What that absolutely happens. All good things must come to an end. All good things must come to an end. But that doesn't mean that you're the end, because you're one thing. Like if I'm going to show, this would be me. If I'm going to show Klay Thompson that I'm for him, I'm down for him, and it's all about you, which will in turn make it all about me. If anybody knows about relationships, I'm going to cut back on the posting, the video posting, this what we doing. If you go out and the paparazzi record you, the paparazzi record you. That's what they do. That's what it is when you're famous, right? Nothing you can do about that. But all this extra stuff, nah, not gonna be able to do it. I'm not into this. He don't look comfortable with that woman laying all over him. Like when he was sitting there at that table, they're saying that it's AI, when she was up there being all loud and singing like that. He didn't look comfortable there. He looks uncomfortable a lot of the times. And somebody thought, child, these people don't, the things I pay attention to ain't the same things that other people pay attention to. That man looks so uncomfortable.
In that game-winning closeout shot, where Megan Thee Stallion had her hopes running high as she wanted to be a married woman, as seen in multiple previous episodes. But oh no, instead of becoming a permanent acquisition and becoming Klay Thompson's wife, well, she was on a short-term lease agreement.
I'm just saying my advice to her would have been, hey, just don't get your nose a little too open, unless he shows you otherwise, because he is an NBA player, he's still outside.
Not towards Megan, but just a question. Does settle down mean settle?
No.
Yeah.
To me, settle down means we're going to choose each other and stop talking to other people.
This whole idea with Megan Thee Stallion, I think her reputation precedes her, and because her reputation precedes her, when things go a certain way, you don't get the good fortune of it.
So since this picture is up here, she does this, she don't know how to smoke a cigar. Ma'am, come on now. And then they come out here for the people that says that she don't lie. Then they show her in the fucking strip club, puffing and smoking better than you sassy straights on a damn cigar. Like, girl, you're making the wrong moves in the wrong places and spaces. The best thing that you could have done is stop posting all damn time. He is clearly uncomfortable, but body language clearly is not something that these people pay attention to, because they're paying attention to their damn selves, because they're thinking about them damn selves. And all these heifers that are carrying on, not paying attention. They're only paying attention to her because he doesn't matter to them, which is the correlation to why you bitches can't get relationships, because the man does not matter to you. And when I say something like, you need to focus on him because you're supposed to care. You're supposed to be the caring, nurturing person. That's what women typically are. They are supposed to be nurturing. You're supposed to nurture your kids. You're supposed to nurture your husband, your family, your household. If that's not what you want to do, then go find one of them people in the lineup that they showed for her, because I'm pretty sure that they don't give a damn. Those are the people that you need to be going for. And typically those are the people that y'all end up with, which is why you end up being baby mamas. And then you're mad when somebody calls you something that you actually are. Face the facts. It is what it is. But that man is quiet. You can tell he ain't loud. He ain't in front of the camera. And what, who just said this? Who is this? Eric Perry. I don't know where the comment is in the chat. Right here. Eric said, Klay office is a locker room full of men. So just think of the jokes and comments about Megan, her antics, showing off her body and raunchy lyrics. Exactly. Which is what she wants and these heifers won. I don't care what they say. This is what you're looking for. This is what you're searching for. And this is what you like and love. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't allow this and support this. I could never hate Sexy Red. I don't care. I love Sexy Red, child. I see the comments. This is what you bitches be saying. And then these blogs be promoting it. Y'all support it. Y'all encourage it. And then when you go and do it, and then and then somebody like Meg turns around and says, oh, he cheated on me. Well, where did you think that you would end up? If it walked like a duck and quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. But you bitches with your dissertations think that men are just supposed to ignore the shit, and they're just supposed to say, that's okay. You don't know. You don't get to make that decision. So you're either going to go ahead and fit into the damn man's plan, which then turns around and gets you what you want. But y'all are never willing to sacrifice a GD thing to get what you want. Nobody said that you had to be barefoot and pregnant. Nobody said that you had to wash clothes outside in a bin. Nobody said that you had to bear 55 million children. That's just your trauma talking from your mamas, your aunties, and your grannies. That's just your trauma talking. If you give him what he wants, you get everything that you want when you find a decent person. You get this talk about 50-50, not them. But this stupid ass talk about, I never understood 50-50. I never understood 50-50. I'm like, but I get it all. What are we talking about 50-50? You will get it all. But because of shit like this with the celebrities and shit, and now it filters down to, all these other people who can also recognize, because if y'all relate to Meg, which is what you're saying, and Sexy Red and Sukiyana, then men are relating to Clay and child, whoever the fuck else, I don't know. These other men that have been taken, fleeced, taken advantage of, money taken, sued. What is Paul Pierce about to pay $30,000 a month, which people are like, it's not a big deal. All right, y'all, it's not a big deal. I mean, that's his fault, mind you. That is all his fault, because he should know better at his big old age. But when you continue to make dumbass mistakes and you don't take the time, meaning sassy straights that go and get people like Anthony Edwards's baby moms and even Sukiyana, and you go out there and that's who you want to get pregnant, and you end up having to pay, like Paul Pierce, I ain't got no sympathy for you. And everyone's like, oh, he got so much money. Tip just said, and plenty of people say, that you could conceivably go broke. Athletes conceivably go broke however many years after they've left the league. And Paul Pierce got fired from some sportscasting show because he was partying. Now, I don't know how that even became a thing, but he got fired from that. Now, I don't know what else he does, but I ain't seen him nowhere except for on his daggone podcast since then. If he's doing something else, shout out to him. But it could be gone in a heartbeat. You do something stupid. That dude from Michigan who was messing with the intern, out of there. And the list goes on and on and on. So lest we not act like just because they made a lot of money, did they invest the money is the question. Like Magic did, like Shaq has done, like the old school people have done, like I'm assuming LeBron has done. I'm assuming. Are they investing so that they don't end up a statistic? Child, he is an NBA player. Even child, I'm sorry, y'all. I got y'all on the wrong channel. My bad. They got him out here. They out here acting like Clay ain't nobody, right? Look at this. Let me run it back. My bad, y'all. I had you on the wrong channel. My bad.
Quite a bit of money with his multiple-year contracts with the Golden State Warriors, especially after them championship-winning seasons, as well as being traded over to the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, basketball. Well, I mean, if scoring 37 points in the quarter, I'm taking hoops.
14 years in the NBA.
He's over.
How many rings?
He's over $300 million.
He's made over $300 million in the league. How many rings? You've all assumed a man who makes $300 million and has 4 championship rings and run around with Steph ain't out here bagging joints.
Facts. What a terrible.
Y'all made that up.
Yeah.
Even that's what I was about to say. Even if he wasn't playing with Steph, right? And even if he's not whatever, you think these hoes don't know who the bench warmers are, Bueller? Y'all think these hoes don't know who the bench warmers are, Bueller, and you think they not going after them too? Child, even if they making, I don't even know what a minimum is in the NBA, y'all. If it's 500,000, you think they not going for them and then ease their way on to the next person and then ease their way on to the next, goodbye.
I don't know why.
Because Meg is a big deal, and you go, oh, wow, you're with Meg. This looks cool.
You know what a bigger deal is? $300 million, 4 NBA rings, and playing on national television.
On the Warriors, by
on
the
the
way.
Warriors, and getting chips. Big deal.
So even if Klay Thompson has stepped out of bounds and allegedly cheated, since we only have Megan Thee Stallion's word against his, it just goes to show all of us polite savages and lady polite savages that Klay Thompson's always had the ultimate leverage.
Shout out to the Tip Network, about to pass 100,000. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Kennard the DJ. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
And having the exit authority to leave whenever he wants to, whether he wants to step out of bounds or not, because there was actually, I don't know about y'all, but was there an exclusivity contract between them two?
All of a sudden, that y'all broke up. Now all of these things happen. But where was all this energy when you were cooking for him, when mom and dad are posting everything on Instagram? We didn't even know who Klay Thompson was before her. Klay Thompson had $100 million before you ever knew Meg Thee Stallion existed. Klay Thompson scored 60 points off 11 dribbles. That's more impressive than anything Meg has ever done. It's more impressive than anything most humans have ever done. Also, and he's also a 4-time NBA champ. So Klay Thompson is him. But also, keep this.
How do you get 60-some points off of 11 dribbles? Even if those are all 3-pointers, ain't that 33 points, y'all? How? Somebody tell me, child. What did he go to the free throw line? That gotta be it. 11 dribbles, 60-some points. What?
Private business, private. Implying that he cheated on you, implying that he can't be monogamous, implying all of these things. Why did we need to know this? Keep
3 points off of 11 dribbles is 33 points. Catch and shoot. Yeah, but how that equate to 60-some points? I just don't see how that's even possible. The minimum is 1.1 mil. Okay, so they go into the 1.1 struggle bus. Shout out to my love. So they go into the 1.1 struggle bus. They go into the 1.1 struggles. Child. You think they not gonna go to the 1.1 when they try and tell y'all 100,000? Because they don't know what 6 figures means, so they just think 100,000. They just only started figuring out, oh yeah, there's other portions of there's other portions of 6 figures. Held the ball for 88.4 seconds. Y'all still making me not, I'm not good at math. I'm just trying to figure it out. Catch and shoot is when he does not have to dribble. Oh, as soon as he catch. Oh, gotcha. Okay. They pass the ball without a dribble. Got you. Okay. Child, these people crazy. These people are crazy. I just don't know, and they ain't trying to ask. They just assume, which is why they look like idiots most of the time, saying no one knew who Klay was. Child. Goodbye.
the private in-house business in-house. Now you just made you and Klay's business everybody's business.
Maybe Meg doesn't know how to handle situations and handle breakups appropriately because it's always somebody else's fault. And she comes straight up and down and starts engaging in image destruction of the person that she was with before. Either she's lying about a relationship or this person is horrible. Her best friend is not her best friend anymore. It's a lot of chaos going around. And Klay just doesn't seem like he's a person who wants chaos. I mean, let's put it in.
Who's taking these whatevers? These look like nice, clear shots. This don't look like somebody who was just happened to be there and was taking a picture because it's Meg. Hey, Meg. These look like nice, clear shots. These are nice. Yo, come on. I know, okay? But this is the same as with the Ashley Robinson situation. Someone is recording this so that they could then put it out there. When we see some random shots from concerts and people who just in the crowd, it ain't this close and it ain't this good.
Financial term. You don't want to get on a volatile market because when the market goes up and goes down, goes up and goes down all the time, you got to be really good to play that type of market. That's why a lot of people, they play the S&P 500. They play it safe. Why do you play it safe? Well, you should really play it safe when it comes down to your relationships. Why? Because relationships are the number one thing. If you take it too far, if you sign that contract, if you stand up on that church in front of the state.
So allegedly this is AI, y'all. That's what they're saying. Thank you, Mr. James. I appreciate you. So allegedly this is the scene that's AI.
If you really go there, then you can lose a whole lot in a very short time. Stand up on that church in front of the state. If you really go there, then you can lose a whole lot in a very short time.
Megan Thee Stallion says that Klay Thompson didn't want to be monogamous. So did they have that serious conversation about them being faithful to each other and being exclusive? It actually makes me wonder, makes me think maybe it was Megan Thee Stallion didn't actually fulfill her end of the bargain to secure that exclusivity in their verbal contract and commitment to being boyfriend and girlfriend, eventually to fiance and fiance, and then eventually to husband and wife. Hey, if you agree with my assessment, make sure you hit that hype button, help promote this video, and hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. When it comes down to it, they're both personal brands of both business in their own respects. This right here is great for the optics, where people were, or at least in Megan Thee Stallion's fans, were cheering.
Look at all this, y'all. Come on, hold on. Let's go back. Look at all this. Look at all this.
And
let me slow it down. I just feel like this is not what he's into. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like this is what he's into.
Hey, if you agree with my assessment, make sure you hit that hype button, help promote this video, and hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. When it comes down to it, they're both personal brands of both business in their own.
Can we have any moments to ourselves?
Respect. This right here is.
Hold on. That one's
no brands of both business in their own respect. This right
here. So who's taking this picture?
Here is great for the.
Then there's this.
The optics.
Then there's this.
Where people.
Yeah, he looked real comfortable here. This is what I'm talking about, right? So if y'all telling me that he's a private person, that he don't be on the internet, he's not a social media person, and he ended up doing it, they won't see that that's him coming out of his comfort zone to do something for her. I know I'm just a white male, white child. What the hell am I, child? Whatever I am. But this is what I'm seeing. So he going along with it. Look at her with the duck lips and the taking the photograph. He just looked like his hands is just there. He looking like, listen, I know that's your boy Chad. He looking like a goofy. He's looking like a goofy. He not comfortable. He don't look like the person that's on the court. He don't look like the person that's on the damn court. She look comfortable. She look comfortable, don't she?
Or at least
all this.
The Megan Thee Stallions.
All this to prove to the alleged hotties, okay, that this is true love, and they eating it the fuck up.
Fans were cheering.
Look when he go back. Hold on. And this is in slow motion, though, so keep that in mind. But he goes in for a kiss, and then he goes the way he goes back. Maybe it's a boomerang.
People were, or at least in Megan Thee Stallions fans, were cheering.
Okay, that's a boomerang. My bad.
Her on, but oh no, did none of us.
Child, that outfit is goofy. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. His outfit is goofy looking. Okay, he ain't out here with the pants sagging and looking like a Moneybag Yo or a Partisan Fontaine child. I'm white male identified. Correct. Oh, okay. Yes, that's what one of them is. He don't even look comfortable here right now. To me,
I suspect that
he about to be at work.
Klay Thompson
Boob about to come out on the side.
Was an absolute game-winning clincher killer out there, as he has shown on the courts.
I felt like it was the first time I saw her actually really submit to a situation. She had other relationships, but this kind of felt like maybe she kind of like.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Locked it down a bit differently.
His persona, gives off the opposite, or what he shows us gives off the opposite.
Y'all don't know y'all persona. Y'all don't know this man.
Not at all. People look at him as like the
don't
cookie
know him
cutter
for what
good
he is.
guy.
Nobody know us.
The cookie cutter good guy.
On the internet, like they just know what you.
Yeah, a regular guy that ain't interested in all this daggone internet content, social media, being shown, being kissing, holding hands in the gym, in the bathroom, on the beach. Child, this sounds like a Clue something we're trying to solve for Clue.
She definitely thought she was going to have a powerhouse, power dynamic, power couple merger between her and Klay Thompson, but it just goes to show you that Klay Thompson's got the run of the gamut of whoever he wants to date, whoever he wants to like, whoever he wants to engage in activities with. That when it comes down to it, like savages and late.
Well, damn, he looking a little different in these photos, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on, let's go back. Let me slow it down. He looking a little different in these poses. Now listen, you can say it's about white people if you want to. I just see a little bit of a difference. So let's take a closer look so I can be fair. Let me be fair.
But it just goes to show you that Klay Thompson's got the run of the.
He looking goofy, but he looking a little bit more comfortable here. Child, she looking goofy.
Gamut of whoever he wants to date.
He look a lot more willing to put his hands around her. Why is her head sloped like that? Child, is that your hair? She might have this white lady might have a lace front on.
Whoever he wants to like, whoever he wants to
Yeah, she definitely got hair on her head, additional hair.
Engage in activity.
So he dealing with other ball players. So Klay has been dealing with makes sense. It makes sense whether you heifers want to realize it or not. They can talk about, obviously basketball stats, who did what last night, who won, who didn't win. Child, you're not gonna have that conversation with me. I'm not following that shit. However, if I was going to date an NBA player, which I haven't done NBA, but my boyfriend in high school was a basketball player. I'm going to know that team. I'm going to know that team's stats. I'm going to know what he's doing. I'm going to know and ask what you need when you're going through the moodiness. I'm going to know I got to leave you alone because you're going to figure it the fuck out, or you're going to let me know what it is that you need. And we're going to get through it together because that's work. That is work. Other bitches look at it as entertainment, fun, party time, you out there having a good, it is work. I'm telling you, they don't recognize that it's work. The amount of time that like Kobe used to have used to do in order to be as good as he was, they could never have been married to him anyway. I promise you. There was something that he made or somebody made of him that I watched one time, and how much time he spent in the gym and practice and shooting and this and that, blah, 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 whatever it was. Okay. Listen, that's not my lot in life, so I don't know it like that. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. If my nigga got a fucking job in basketball, I'm all in for basketball. Okay. I'm going to know what I need to know. Like, I know how the sport is played. I know about the points and stuff like that. Now, I couldn't understand 60 in 11 minutes or 11 dribbles, but now y'all done told me what it is. Catch and shoot. All right. But we going to figure the fuck out. We going to know what it is. That's support. That's what that is. So bitches, hating hoes, when they say, oh, what do you bring to the table? Child, I hate that phrase. But what is it that you can offer? That's what you could offer. She couldn't do that. She couldn't even recognize that he was probably trying to make it to the playoffs. That's his work. That's when he's probably going to need less stress and honestly more head. Can we be honest? Okay. And since you're that's what you allegedly do, you should have been doing it. And he should have been less moody. What the fuck were you doing, hot girl? That's when your persona should have been an over fucking drive. Child, do they really make them not have sex though? Because I've heard that. I think it was on a TV show that they can't have sex when they're in the training camp. So is that the same thing when they're in the playoffs or trying to make the playoffs or get to the next level of the playoffs. I don't know.
Activities with. That when it comes down to it, Plight Savages and Lady Plight Savages, even when you are a star entertainer like Megan Thee Stallion and even like Cardi B, when it comes to a one-on-one matchup with the regular girl next door, the girl that you find.
Look at this. This is okay. I don't know. I've heard it somewhere. Look, he looks like he's into it. This is a completely different picture. He looks comfortable to me here. And that woman is black. So miss me hating hoes about this one being white. This girl is black. He looked more comfortable than anything that we've seen today on this video. So I'm just saying.
At the store, an Instagram baddie when it comes to what attracts a man physically, visually. Most men will overlook those career successes and judge according to a woman's character, personality.
Oh, so it said that he was dating somebody that they didn't put their information out there, just like Cameron said. Don't put your shit on the internet. They still broke up, but did she come to the internet? Did she start running off at the mouth? No, it just ended. That's it. That's all. So I'm sure he could conceivably go back to any of those people and would consider it, since they know how to shut the fuck up.
Characteristics that find him to be in a compatible relationship with her. And possibly Klay Thompson wanted.
He did look comfortable right there for a second. All right. He did look comfortable.
Relationship with her. And
right there for a second. That's good. Shout out to you.
And possibly Klay Thompson wanted a relationship where, you know, he gets to go out and practice his optionality to picking whoever he wants to. What she claims to be cheating wasn't exactly cheating as defined in Klay Thompson's mind as cheating. It was just simply him exercising his options.
The bottom line is this: all of us think we're special, but it's really hard, and it's a cold day on the yard when you realize you ain't as special as you thought.
Look, child, do he look comfortable? Do he dance? Child, do he dance? He don't look comfortable at all. So you got him all over the damn internet looking like a goofball, in my opinion. But that's what she does. So while he should make concessions for her, she need to definitely be making concessions from him if you try and get married. You don't get to make those decisions. Sorry for your luck. That's how it go. Y'all don't have to believe it. Keep listening to these lying ass hoes on damn TikTok, and you'll continue to stay where the hell you are, or go cheat on your relationships because of Meg. Makes sense to me, child. Make shit harder. Pink Book did a video. Meg Thee Stallion quits Broadway after breakup. Fans attack Klay, child.
So I guess when grown people break up after 7-8 months of dating somebody, it's now culturally acceptable to quit your job or leave work. Trigger warning for all the snowflakes. If you know you're
listen, you can I've told y'all, okay, if you in a breakup, and her Broadway thing is one thing, okay? And you need to take the weekend, take the damn weekend, okay? Cry it out, talk to your people, get drunk, do whatever, keep it to your damn self. But you're gonna have to go to work. It's not worth it to lose your job or quit your job just because a relationship ended. I'm just saying.
Emotionally unstable, just like these demonic 304s y'all worship. Go ahead and click off the video right now. Go find you a therapist. Don't come in here to have your terrible 2-year-old toddler tantrum. Take the baby bop bimbo babble somewhere else. Enroll yourself in psychotherapy and go get help. Because I'm telling you, something is seriously wrong with a lot of these people. And it's more
performative. This is performative.
More than just the idolization of 304 culture. You're dealing with a transferring of energy and wicked spirits. These people are locked under a spell, and they really need treatment. Now, I think that trigger warning was long enough. All the crazies and Jezebel supporters should be going by now. So you already know, rapper Meg Thee Stallion, known for her thought raps and promoting 304 culture to black women and young black girls, is having a whole meltdown. She was with 4-time NBA champion Klay Thompson for less than a year. The relationship.
Child, you don't even look comfortable here. Look at him looking up at her. I wasn't even sure that was her. This is so whitewashed or something. Look at him looking up here like, is this what you want me to do? For those that watch Sex in the City, when Harry and Charlotte were in Central Park trying to get their picture taken for the paper, this is what he looking like, right? Shit.
It didn't work. What a surprise, right? Anyway, this PR relationship that was used by Roc Nation to attempt to change Meg Thee Stallion's brand from 304 industry bop to the homemaker housewife of California is over. People with common sense and discernment knew this would never work for more reasons than one. But she blew up her spot, running to social media to tell everybody that they broke up, saying he cheated on her, he didn't want to be monogamous, and he had, quote, cold feet, implying that she was.
Look at all this, which we've seen, of course. You gotta record this and put it on the internet. Yeah, make sure you record this and put it on the internet. These heifers was living vicariously through this bullshit.
Trying to get Clay to be more serious with her and move forward in the relationship into a proposal or marriage. And Clay wasn't going. I don't know who you think you're going to force into marriage that fast. We're talking about a man of high net worth, not some guy that can't afford.
You know what's funny? Sorry, y'all. You got full makeup, full hair, and all this shit. Now listen, I'm not on here because I'm not ready for the date either. But when I come on here, child, I'm not on full makeup and all that bullshit, child. This is it. There is a slight filter, but other than that, this is it. I don't have time to be putting on makeup and lashes and all this. She looking like Diane Carroll. Rest in peace to Diane Carroll when she was on Dynasty. So like I said, all this shit is performative. It is to perform.
Forced into marriage that fast. We're talking about a man of high net worth, not some guy that can't afford to take care of himself and need to get off somebody else's couch or need to use you for a place to stay. Of course, the quickest man to fall in love is a struggling broke one, the one that need you to provide for him in some way for him to survive. But when you're dealing with a man that's got himself together, the top 0.4%, not one, top 0.4, that didn't grow up poor or struggling either. Because you know it's a difference, right? It's a difference in mindset. When you're dealing with that type of man with options, he's not just jumping on the first female trying to handcuff her. Desperation and struggle is in the building. But after she ran and told everybody, got the whole world in their business, attempted to burn the house down on the way out the door, all to control the narrative and gain sympathy from other delusional women. At her next Broadway show, following that announcement, at the end of the show, she was seen crying on stage. Now, of course, a bunch of females ate that up. At least the emotional, irrational women ate that up. The logical women, the common sense women, the women with discernment, the wise women, they already knew what that was all about and refused to be manipulated. Because that's exactly what it was. Emotional manipulation. And then Megan Thee Stallion came out with this announcement here, letting her fans know that she was quitting that Broadway show. And look, I'm telling you.
Is this your wife, gentleman, Bueller? Is this your wife? This is how she announced her quitting the Broadway job, of which, did y'all even know she was on Broadway? I don't think it would be for me to know. Well, I know some things about Broadway, but I didn't know she was there. I didn't know she was there. I wasn't going. So this is how you say I quit. This how you say I quit, y'all.
Rock Nation is working the heck out of this soap opera. They got all the major publications covering it, from the BBC to the New York Times.
I'm sorry. Let me go back. Come on now. These hoes really are sitting up here thinking that this is how you get married. This is how you get a husband. This is something that Clay would be interested in marrying and having children with. This is how she quit her job. So again, if it walked like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a damn duck. Please stop this narrative and stop saying that this biatch don't lie. That's why I'm like, the only thing that anybody has that these hoes is going off of is the fact that she said. That's it. A known liar, because she said, and they just running with it. Goodbye.
Telling you, Rock Nation is working the heck out of this soap opera. They got all the major publications covering it, from the BBC to the New York Times. And side note, can you imagine the New York Times covering something like this? The bar is just so low these days. It's like when People magazine was up there covering Suki Hana's latest pregnancy in her All My Children hip hop. Suki Hana and People magazine, with the type of person she is, and that announcement.
They might as well take that girl that's over there about to get an AB, a second trimester late AB, and she said, come on my journey with me. This is what you heifers like. This is what the Black community promotes, and this is what y'all's bloggers love to show. So miss me with your outrage over here. The Black woman is sitting up there talking about she about to get a second term late AB. Goodbye.
It just didn't make any sense. That's like CNN or Fox News or somebody covering Meg Thee Stallion breaking up with Klay Thompson. Oh no, wait a minute. Don't tell me CNN and Fox News out here covering Thought Bucket News. You see the mainstream media still on one. Like, since when did CNN turn into the Thought Bucket Hip Hop T channel? I just can't. But yeah, Rock Nation, they're working this story, which was a plan the whole time. Now they're riding on the narrative that Meg Thee Stallion was so devastated after this 8-month relationship that she had to quit her role on the Broadway show. Yes, And certainly the show will go on without her. The Hot Girl Summer Thought Pocket rapper announced on April 27th that she was shortening her 8-week run as a nightclub owner in the Broadway production of Moulin Rouge, the musical. For those who don't know, when she first got the role, they did this whole PR campaign to promote that the Grammy Award-winning rapper made history, the first female to ever have that role of Harold Zieler, the owner of the nightclub, a role traditionally portrayed by men only. Quite fitting, right? The female with the name of a male horse became the first female to play a man's only role. You see the type of stuff that got her dealing in? She hopped on social media to make the announcement she was leaving the show. She said, "Hotties, my last performance as Zieler in Moulin Rouge will be May 1st. It's been such an honor to be a part of the Moulin Rouge family, and I've met so many amazing people in this theater." She went on to say how much respect she had for the cast and the crew, and said to all the hotties that showed up or planned to attend, "Thank you for supporting me during this incredible journey. I love y'all." Megan, who was initially scheduled to end her run on May 17th, announced she was quitting the show, although her fans and folks going to see her in the show already purchased tickets. Now they're going to have to see that show without her. She won't be there. And they're saying it's all because of the breakup with Clay. I do believe something was going on with her because, remember, a couple of weeks ago, she was rushed to the hospital mid-performance while the show was going on after she fell ill. She said it was exhaustion, and her delusional fans prayed it was a pregnancy. Again, I call these people delusional and unhinged because why would you want a woman to be pregnant by a man that she's not even married to, for one, that at the time she had only been entangled with for like 7 months? I'm telling you, these people are crazy. They will never beat those allegations. But yeah, they had to rush her to the hospital around the first week or just after the first week of the show. Now back to these crazy unhinged supporters that seem to be in a parasocial relationship with Megan.
First of all, this new term parasocial, I've never heard that before. Secondly, I ain't hear about this Moulin Rouge shit. Thirdly, I did not hear that she fell ill and these dummies wanted her to be pregnant. Of course, because the community loves single mothers and single motherhood. One of the number one things that's a problem with the community, but of course it's you sassy straights' fault. It's always everybody else's fault, even though women decide and determine who they have sex with. And there's this old-fashioned thing called birth control that no one seems to know how to use. Everybody keep getting pregnant, so get on here and pray that somebody's pregnant. And then there's somebody else talking about getting a late-term second trimester, abortion. Goodbye. Thank you, boo. He said she wanted out anyway. This is just the excuse. I think she's playing into it. Because like PBL just said, people who bought them tickets to specifically see her, she don't give a damn. But these dummies don't even see that. She don't give a damn about y'all. She couldn't even continue for 3 more weeks so that y'all could see her, knowing that y'all bought these tickets to see her. And she said, fuck y'all, I got to go. I got to play this up so that man look worse and worse and worse. And so y'all will continue to feed into my foolishness that I'm so distraught over an 8-month relationship. Now y'all know damn well that y'all done been in relationships a lot longer, than been through a lot more, and y'all falling for this bullshit.
Something is really wrong with these people. Funny thing is, they're just as fake as that PR relationship because they always seem to support Meg Thee Stallion's drama, but never her albums. Nah, they never buy her music, but they play like the biggest cheerleaders on social media with the BS. And honestly, not just cheerleaders, more like demonic serpents slithering around. And they've been slithering around Klay Thompson all week now. They're going to his social media pages, destroying his comment section, wishing harm and trying to end him. Talking about they want him to tear his ACL. They want him to lose everything. Very destructive people. And see, Klay, this is what you get. Because I told you to stay out that swamp water. You get in the swamp water, you go down to the ghetto, the hood, you're going to be surrounded by nothing but sewer rats and
That is true. That is true. You did. Klay is responsible for taking this ride. He is responsible. Those people that they went through, that they showed all the people with the weird looking heads and hair, when they showed all that, have y'all ever heard, because y'all know Klay more than me, have y'all ever heard anything about any of those bitches coming out and saying anything, carrying on, talking about them, this is that? Anybody, Bueller? Did anybody hear any of them coming out and saying anything? Nope. He over here, he go with a known hoe, a known liar, a known person who just, blames everybody for everything. This is the wet ass pussy, the savage, and whatever the hell else nasty ass, funky ass songs that she makes. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay. And so that's what he gets for whatever he's going through. I agree. Yes, he better pick better next time. Thank you, boo. Can we say scam? Buy my tickets. Gotcha, bitch. Basically. Crazy. I'm not going to work. Girl, when they never call you again, remember this.
Snipes. You're supposed to stick to the rivers and the lakes you're used to. But yeah, the swamp is very different from the nice waters you're used to in the San Francisco Bay or Southern California. You literally stepped into swamp water trying to take a ride through the safari when you are not built to rumble in the jungle. That's not you, Clay. No, you are not Cassius Clay rumbling with George Foreman. Now, just last month, he was the best man ever. They wanted Meg Thee Stallion to be accepted into this family right here. So for those wondering, why are they going so hard?
Chop. Legacy. I'm telling you, if it hasn't started, the colorism conversation is coming. I'm telling you. This is a legacy. This is the father in the middle. He was in the NBA. Child, these people don't know nothing. This nice looking family, though. This one is cute on the end. He must be the youngest. Thank you, Anthony. He said, good morning, beautiful. Peace and blessings. Shout out to you, boo. Thank you so much. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
At this man, why are they attacking him on social media, calling for his career to be destroyed, and doing whatever they can to destroy his life? That's why they're doing it. Him rejecting her cut off that proximity. The truth is, some months went by in this PR relationship they had going on, and she was asking what we doing, and he's like, nothing more than what we're already doing, taking a ride. And because they couldn't force a man of perceived high value with the numbers to back it up, about $300 million alone made from his NBA salary throughout his career, another couple $100 million in endorsements and investments, they saw this man and tried to force him into a marriage with Meg Thee Stallion, a verified certified bop, and he rejected it. Now they're mad as if he's not supposed to have his own discernment and make his own decisions. Meg and the people attracted to her demonic low vibration.
You sassy straights are not allowed to leave women. I told y'all, Dr. T. Hassan Johnson made that video that I think he titled it, "You Are Allowed to Leave." I think it's something like that. But basically, it was showing a bunch of men who were done with the relationships and the women crashing out. Y'all know you're not allowed to leave. Y'all got to do it. You got to get behind black women.
Raps, they believe that somehow they're supposed to make the decision for him, and they have nothing to do with these people. This is crazy. Now, with Meg Thee Stallion quitting the Broadway show, everybody's assuming she's tired and exhausted from everything. She's emotionally drained. When quiet as it's kept, she was exhausted when she first started the show. But when you're in these deals with the devil, you're going to stay exhausted. Yeah, it's exhausting to keep up with the devil, to keep going, to keep producing for the devil. On top of that, everybody got to get paid. And before she even started the show, I don't think she was even in the space to be doing Broadway and complete the run successfully. But you see what's happening now. This breakup is an excuse to quit when she only had a few weeks left. Here's the thing. I think before Megan can move on and truly live her life, it's some things she's going to have to do. First, you're going to have to cut yourself loose from that devil you gave everything to. Yeah, as long as you're working for the devil, there will be no peace in your life. She's going to have to make that right.
So, this is a thing right here? Child, black people don't typically go for shit like this. Not with the devil. Child, no. What the fuck? What is this an album cover? Girl, let me get this shit though. Let me go ahead and get this picture right here. This is ridiculous. Child, please. This is not something that, let me say, that old school black people do. Child, you new people, you do any old thing for 5 seconds of somebody paying attention to your punk asses.
Along with all the lies and fire she started to destroy so many people around her. Go and clean all that up first, one by one. But chances are she won't, because getting all that cleaned up and cutting off the devil, in order to even do that, you're going to have to take yourself out of victim mode. But to really follow through, you're going to have to give your life to God. And that's what she's avoiding, because she's already been working for the devil, enjoying those little trinkets she got. But listen, as long as you continue to go down that path, everywhere you turn, you're going to see the same mirror. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below.
Girl, good job. Shout out to PBL, as usual. But child, this is crazy. I'm still floored by this right here. So they really do be selling themselves, yeah? Allegedly. And then you wonder how we end up here. Those are allegedly wife activities, y'all. Those are allegedly wife activities. Let me go over to the Instagram and look at a couple of different things. So let me start here. Hip Hop Now TV. Klay Thompson goes live celebrating after split with Meg Thee Stallion and claims he got his get back. Whatever that means.
What day, baby?
Didn't y'all say he liked to be out on his boat and be with his dog? All right, I guess this makes sense. Because this he lost, I believe y'all said that his team is out of the playoffs, right? All right, so Clay is back. Clay is back out on the open water and with his dog. She out here with her face between boobs. She out here with her face between boobs, having the shit recorded to make sure it gets on out here, child. All right, that's gonna get you married, child. All right, I don't think he said anything, but let me go over here to this heifer. This is all the Instagram stuff. Marcus Carruthers. I don't know what's about to happen. Let's hear it.
This has got to be the most stupid and saddest form of parasocial relationships I have ever seen in my adult life. So you're about to sabotage your own personal relationship for a woman who does not know you fucking exist.
Correct.
Like, you birds are fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I say that women are the reason why the dating pool is a cesspool. It's filled with piss and shit. Everyone thinks that I'm being a hater or I'm being an asshole. But when you see tweets like this, I mean, let's put it this way. I have like an entire compilation of tweets and videos of how trifling and toxic women are. And this is why I put out the type of content that I pull out, calling out the hypocrisy of women, because these are the same bitches that'll sit there and cry victim and be like, oh, my ex is a narcissist and I'm a survivor. No, you hoes are toxic, because what you mean, you're in your own relationship and without even getting the full information, the full scope, not even hearing the other person's side, you're just going to run with it because she ran to social media talking about, oh, he didn't want to be monogamous. Hey, dumbass. The demographic who claims to be the most college educated but don't understand context, clues, and nuance. If he didn't want to be monogamous, that means that they were not in a relationship. That means that they were in a situationship. Therefore, she was doing wifey shit on situationship prices. She was playing house when she was just in a situationship, because how is it that you can't cheat if you're not in a monogamous relationship, you dumb bird? So now you're about to fuck up what you got going on at home, following an industry thought. Okay. Hey, your body, your business, your relationship, your business.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to be the most.
Yes, because it says women online are planning a mass cheat first campaign in response to Klay Thompson allegedly cheating on Megan Thee Stallion. We will be cheating on our own men tonight for Meg. They like it, we love it, child. That's the answer to everything. Y'all like it, we love it. Because when they come back on here crying about they man left them, or the relationship is over, or they're homeless, we ain't got nothing for you, man. We ain't got nothing for you, man. Shout out to Flavor Flav. Shout out to Anthony. Thank you, boo. Clay living the free agent lifestyle. Shout out to CGA. I agree. Child, this is half damn crazy. Let's see what this one got to say, y'all. Lord help your people.
This Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation, I'm about to piss off a lot of unhealed people, and I don't give a shit. Somebody needs to be real with our fucking generation, and we have to do better. We cannot attract a healthy love if we are broken. It is impossible to be in a toxic relationship with only one person participating. We have to do a better job of taking accountability for our shit and saying, you know what? That behavior doesn't align with how I love myself and how I feel loved and respected. I can guarantee you that there were several things that were overlooked because of the desire to be in a relationship and be chosen, the codependency that goes into it. This is way greater than him just cheating. He's not nobody's perfect. These famous people are just regular schmegular ass people with money. We all have issues. And the fact that y'all expect them to be a fucking fairy tale shows how delusional a lot of you are in this dating world. You have to reach the deepest, darkest, and ugliest parts of yourself to be able to understand why you have abandonment issues, why you have codependency issues, why you have control issues, why you're so fucking masculine, why you're afraid of intimacy and connection. You want a relationship, but you can't show up as yourself because you're scared to chase somebody away because you want to be chosen. Or maybe you're on the opposite end where you want a relationship, but you're scared to lose autonomy and you won't make space for somebody else because love has never felt safe for you. We have got to do fucking better, and we have to take accountability. We can't always just blame the other person. We have to do better. And until we stop running from everything and saying, oh, I'm isolated, I'm by myself and I'm happy and I'm peaceful, which I can believe for some people that do the work, but some of y'all do the shit because you're fucking scared. And then when you get back out in the world, you still choose the wrong fucking partner because you have not done the proper work.
I agree with her. And these people ain't listening. The fact that they're following quote unquote celebrities relationship and so invested in it, she absolutely right. These people are willing to mess up their own relationships that they might have on the strength of somebody that don't know you, ain't never gonna know you, don't give a damn about you. I mean, she couldn't even finish her job so that y'all could see her. Because just like whoever said, RBN said, it was like a scam. PBL just said that she really didn't want to do it. This is, they're trying to revamp her image or something. Well, they doing a bad job. Or maybe she's doing a bad job. Maybe they're trying to. They got her with Clay. They got her on Moulin Rouge. But they not telling her you can't be doing this on social media. So she's still looking like the duck that she is. I'm going to just call her the duck. But, you know, whatever. What else? Let's go here, child. Instagram got everything, y'all. Megan Thee Stallion shuts down marriage and calls Klay Thompson the first nice guy she's ever dated. I just never dated somebody like him before. Lord help your people.
You want me to have a husband?
Yeah. Don't you want a husband? Don't you want a family?
I just want a nice person. And
child, this y'all's wife? Bueller? Yeah, I know y'all will take her down. I know. Is this y'all's wife? This how you sending your wife out? Is this how y'all choosing your wife because she look good in this outfit? Huh? I'm just asking questions. You might. This might be your prerequisite that she look this good. And then you're gonna take her home and have children with her and then raise a family. Allegedly. I don't know. Because y'all don't act like some of these athletes don't be coming around here and doing these people as we have seen and getting them pregnant and then looking like, what happened? You couldn't control yourself. You at least couldn't freaking, like when Kofi's out here saying now get a vasectomy, child, please get a vasectomy. Because child, I'm sick of seeing these bitches out here talking about they getting ABs or they want all this money and all this other shit. And y'all gonna give it to them because you're stupid enough to get these people pregnant. Not her, but other people. Child, Kev, I don't know. I feel like I've seen her once. She ain't ugly. I'm not going to say that this woman is ugly. I'm not going to say she ugly. But it seems like every time she on damn internet, every time she doing a video, after every time that her and Clay was on here, they was definitely, she was all made up in the gym, all made up. I never understood that. Not the gym I go to now, but the one I was going to before when B.I. just came in there all made up. I'm like, are you about to work out or are you about to film a prawn movie? Like, I'm so confused. That's just me. Oh, she really genuinely wants to be happy, yeah.
I do want a family.
She wants to have a family.
How many?
I want like 5 kids.
I have never
She wants 5 kids. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. They can afford 5 kids together.
dated somebody so kind. Like, this is my first relationship where I ever been with somebody who's genuinely a nice person.
That's sad, y'all. I gotta be honest with you, that's sad. This woman is 31 talking about this is the first time she has ever been in a relationship with a nice person. So that speaks right to that whole list of people. That speaks to directly to all that line of people or the people in the background that they're showing. When she did the epitome of what Kevin Samuels talked about. You was out here hoeing it up, being with a bunch of people, men, who was no good. They wasn't no good for you, but you let them hit and you showed the world. Yes, H-Mob, thank you. A bunch of pookies, Sean. I ain't said that word in a while. You was with a bunch of pookies. I'm not saying they're not successful. I'm not saying that they ain't got no money. That's not what we talking about. She just said it. Clay was the first nice person. That's what I think of him when I see him and hear his name. He ain't in no mess. He ain't in these streets, at least enough to be, splattered all over the place. Pause. So you bitches think that you can finally get a nice guy to get in your face, and then you think you can still act the way that you was acting. You could still be shaking your ass. You could still be out here being a thought. What is it? A thought bucket, thought pocket, whatever PBL says. And all that's supposed to be all good in the hood. Just because you bitches think it shouldn't be. See, this is what I'm saying. You don't think about the person that you're trying to be with and what they want because you're so fucking, what is the word? Blinded by the feminism shit. You're so blinded by the fake sisterhood shit. You're just blinded, period, by thinking that you're in charge, that you listen to that woman from over the UK saying some dumbass shit about Meg made Clay a global star. Child, some of the most ignorant. Y'all are listening to people that don't know shit about shit. And you're willingly listening to them. Half of them things that I was showing y'all originally, I don't know if that shit is true. That's why I got up off of TikTok. Because they just making shit up to make her look good. If you have sense, you can see that man was uncomfortable. She just said that he was the nicest person ever at the age of 31. And just like I already suspected, and based off of her statement, she thought she was getting married.
Thanks for the tip.
She was trying to get married and failed. Y'all, like I said before, people break up. People break up. You can break up, you can be mad, you can go through something, and you can not talk for a week, sometimes even 2, right? Everybody calms down, you come back together, you have a conversation, you talk, you figure it out, you move forward. Those things happen. Am I lying? Those things happen. What you do not do, if you really truly value that person, and you maybe really want to get back together with them, and you really do care for them, you do not put your business in the streets. You do not talk negatively about your person in the street. You do not send a press release to TMZ. You don't. So I believe she liked this man and cared for him, but not in the way that she's supposed to or needs to, in order to potentially possibly get what it is that she wants. You bitches can think what you want. Everything that she has said shows and proves that she's looking for marriage. Just like Kevin Samuel said, whether you want to believe it or not. And at one point, clearly, he didn't give a damn about the past. I'm just going to go ahead and just assume that because he got into this alleged relationship, that he was okay with whatever it is that he knew from the past. And maybe he didn't know. I don't know what he knew, but based off of whoever said that, what they talk about in the locker room, he probably had a clue. And maybe it was fine, initially. And maybe it was, he just wanted to hit. Maybe it is what it was. And maybe it turned into something else because somebody said he bought her a car and a house and a this and a that. Right? She still was doing this internet stuff. She was still shaking her ass all over the place. And he looked uneasy in a lot of these videos. It looks like he don't like it, but maybe that's him doing what he needs to do for her. Acquiescing for her, because you have to give and take. It's called give and take. I don't care what y'all say. You have to give. Everybody has to give something. Everybody has to give something. Right? But in that time frame, what he thought he wanted, maybe he saw that this is not what I want. That's a thing too. Remember when we looked at that one video and the girl was mad because the dude dumped her after Valentine's Day? But he took care of her on Valentine's Day, took care of her for Christmas, and then said, this is not going to work for me. These bitches really be acting like people can't say, it don't work for me, and I'm going to move on. You know, Make It Last Forever is just a song. Sometimes it don't last forever. And what you're doing when you're dating and you're seeing people is you're interviewing. Whether it's just a long-term relationship, whether it's marriage or whatever it is, it's an interview. And everything from the past counts. So if he starts to see you and then he's seeing the signs of the past come through allegedly and he ain't liking it and he looking uneasy and he's moody and you can't acquiesce to him or help him through his moodiness through his job, child, whatever. I don't know nothing. Carlton or Carl Belton, thank you so much, hon. He said, hello, Messi. I miss the good old days seeing natural females in stretch marks. Damn, not natural and stretch marks. Damn. I don't know if it's ever going to come back, boo. I don't know if it's ever going to come back in this lifetime anyway. What else she got to say?
And he makes me genuinely happy. Like, I just never dated somebody like him before, and I'm just grateful that he's here by my side and he feel the same way about me.
Well, there you go. Okay. Well, there you go.
I just wanna love you,
Yeah, you got people out here putting these pictures together and shit with this damn song. We should know about We should know about You have a better chance of sustaining a relationship when you don't put your shit on the internet and you don't bring people into it. Because that's the other thing. You know, these people be trying to bring people into the relationship and get their advice. Child, y'all be getting advice from people that ain't even got a relationship. Make it make sense, child. Make it make sense. Let me show y'all this mess over here, child. Moving on from them so I can get on up out of here. It's already 2 hours. So Carlissa says fans are lying to Ice Spice about her current appearance. What is this? Child, what is this? Y'all know damn well she needs to tighten that up. Name me an Ice Spice hit, because I'm telling you, I ain't never heard one. Yeah, I don't like John B, honestly. I don't like him at all. And this pink thing or orange thing she be wearing on her head is annoying.
Now y'all know damn well she need to tighten that up. It's too jiggly, too wiggly, and too loose for her to be that young. One baby and she gonna be out of socket. Y'all done told Ice Spice it look good, girl. Just a little cellulite. Talking about that look real. That girl is too young for all of that wagon to be dragging like that. And y'all know it too. One baby and she gonna look like the trailer park. One baby is all it takes, and you will not be making a comeback, okay? You ain't supposed to have that much cellulite till you get about, what, 40, 45? 45. That booty look like...
So the problem with this is that, of course, here we go again, putting it on the internet. You gonna put this shit on the internet, you open yourself up to be talked about. I don't even care what Blueface's mom is saying. Yes, that's his Blueface's mom. Blueface. This is who created Blueface, y'all. Okay? But yeah, so you put your shit out here, you want people to talk about it. So all these people in the comments talking about you're embarrassing, talking about her. No, she's embarrassing by putting this out here. So let me ask y'all again. Is this your wife? Are y'all gonna wife Ice Spice? Again, I don't know what she's doing, so maybe y'all will. Are y'all gonna wife up? Hold on. This who you gonna create kids with? I'm assuming y'all are men of caliber for the most part. Or this is what you want your kids to have as their mama. This is wifey material. This is who y'all deem as wives, and maybe you do. To each his own, child. To each his own. She's one of her, I think at least 2-time baby daddy. Maybe. And so then you come over here to this. Okay. I mean, y'all got great choices here, child. I tell you. I'm assuming Ice Spice is black. I don't really know. I can't tell. All right. Y'all like it? We love it. If this is wifey, child, then let it be wifey. Congratulations. All right. Anyway, let's go over here to this woman. Is she wifey material, y'all? She says men are hitting the wall. Shout out to a man supporting men. He says his caption is when the troll is this says when the troll is trolling men. Y'all are hitting the wall. All right. Y'all wall hitters. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't about shit. Y'all ain't ever gonna be shit. Thank you, Mike Love. He said I was always told it takes 6 months to a year to really know a person. 8 months sounds about to realize. I would say 8 months is when the honeymoon phase was coming to an end, because I feel like there's a honeymoon phase and then shit gets real after that. And you will know someone better when you have issues with regard to money and when you have issues, just issues that you have to work through. So are you able to work through them? Or when you have problems with your job? And we can see that these people don't recognize that shit. They saying shit like, you got to have all this money. She got to have all this money. Everybody got to have all this money. It's not about money. It's not about money, because the problems are going to be the problems regardless. People with money still have problems. Can you work through the problems and work through the issues? And I'm thinking like they just broke up at the 8-month mark, which is making its way to the year, like you're saying, Mike Love. But if they were already having the problems based off of what she posted, so it was even before the 8 months, she still stayed. And these heifers be talking about no settling. Y'all remember? And what shows and proves her immaturity, the utmost immaturity, is bringing it to the internet. After all that alleged work that she did, right? After all that alleged work that she did, she ruined it, like done, lit a fire to it, burned it to the ground, and then covered it up with some dirt, is then issuing a statement about this mess to TMZ. So she wanted to get married. She said herself he was the nicest guy she's ever been with. She clearly don't know how to handle conflict too well. She didn't accept any accountability. She brought the shit to the internet. And she clearly is not a person who's comforting, supportive, and loving. Okay, words that these bitches don't know. Comforting, supporting, and loving, to not recognize that an NBA player who needs to work at his highest capacity during the playoffs, you weren't there to support that. Like sometimes in that capacity, and I don't know, as a sports person, you might just have to leave them the fuck alone. And if that's the answer, so ain't no time to be posing for pictures and going out to Castro, Pastros, and Mastros so people can see ya, right? These are the aspects of relationships that these bitches don't know and understand. They just talking about 50-50 and bringing shit to the table and dumb shit that they be saying. Now, again, I don't know about the NBA part and how they work out and NFL and all that type of stuff. But one would assume that like with my job, when I get to the end of a project, that's when it becomes stressful for me. Up until maybe 3/4 of the way through, it's smooth sailing. When it gets to the end and that shit got to be done and everybody's on your ass and win, and everybody's asking you questions, that's when it gets stressful. So I can relate to a little bit to Clay being stressed if they're losing because it's the best out of 7, right? So if they're on a 3-0, he's probably stressed. So what are you going to do to ease the pain? Shout out to that lady that sang that song. Or are you going to contribute to it? Are you going to make it worse, or are you going to try to make it better? If he asks you to leave him the fuck alone, are you going to leave him the fuck alone, or are you going to continue to come at him while he works through it? While he maybe got to, whatever they do. But like I said, these are the things that these people don't think about. They just think about themselves and are selfish, and that's why the shit don't work out. Here is this lady who looking like Shirley a little bit from What's Happening. Let's see what she got to say, because y'all ain't shit. Don't forget that. Chaz, thank you, Chaz. The social media grapevine is crazy, especially when you add AI. The imagination is endless. Yeah, half of that shit we was looking at earlier on TikTok, I think, is fake. They're just making stuff up to make her look better, which is crazy. That this is the amount of time that they spend into somebody else's life that they don't know and need to put that much effort into their own damn lives. Lisa Fisher, thank you. Shout out to ya.
I used to be attracted to. They don't got ugly as fuck. And they think you say that women hit the wall fast, but these niggas, they hit the wall fast.
I beg your pardon.
I'm talking about gaining weight, beer bellies, receding hairlines, and overall just not taking care of themselves. So, if anything, it's really men that need to be in the fucking gym. Starting at a young age, these men need to get their asses in the gym. Cause
oh shit! Oh my god,
that brother's starving.
Yes, sir. You can look at a man and tell that he don't take care of himself. Now I don't want to hear no bullshit ass excuse that you think it's okay to let yourself go because you're a man.
You stupid.
No, the fuck it's not okay to let yourself go because you a nigga. Keep yourself looking. Keep yourself in shape.
Girl, what the fuck?
I'm cool. Keep your beard, your mustache trim. Keep your ass in that gym and eat healthy.
This shit is crazy. This is insane.
Cause y'all crashing into the fucking walls.
Hey! Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Cut the shit. Cut the shit with the wall shit.
I don't know what it is, but a lot of the men that I used to be attracted to, they don't got ugly as fuck.
Oh my god. That has to be for comedy purposes, okay? It has to be for comedy purposes, because ain't no way. Child, the comments are saying the audacity of Chubb Rock. Oh my god! Don't do Chubb Rock like that. Oh my god, that is a good one. Don't do Chubb Rock like that, though. Don't do Chubb Rock like that. Next one says social media is giving women like this an absurd amount of confidence that we didn't ask for. And that's a woman that said that. I agree completely. Like, what are we doing as she stuffs her effing fat ass face trying to talk about the men that she used to be attracted to? Child, this is half damn crazy. Oh, somebody said Charles Dutton. Oh my. Somebody said Charles Dutton. Shout out to Charles Dutton. Somebody said old Frank Thomas of the Chicago White Sox. I don't know who that is, but maybe y'all do. But she got to be trolling. She has to be trolling. Somebody said, man to man, when did you retire from the NFL? Like, girl, her head is more closely shaven than Mr. Messi's head. Child, she might have a better shaving job done than him. This is half damn crazy. And this bitch down here talking about, is she wrong? Girl. Child, they be talking to each other through shit like this, y'all. They be talking to each other. Anyway, somebody said, I thought this was a dude. What the hell? Yo, that's the laugh of the day. Shout. Oh my God. And the inserts are amazing. Shout out to AMSM. Let me do one more video. I've been trying to get to this. It's 21 minutes. I don't know if we're going to finish the whole thing. All right. One more video and then we is done. Who did this come from? This is from OL. So the Divest guy. All right. So this is titled, I Hate Black Men, How Divestors Scapegoat Black Men to Hide the White Man's Crimes. Well, y'all are to blame for everything, all right? As we have seen from earlier, shout out to Hoodservative. Y'all ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You already know.
Always a black man. Always a black man. Always. I hate y'all.
Ma'am.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, now I'm not talking.
Shut up. I hate y'all. If it's not you guys beating on us, it's you guys doing some shit. You guys are always attacking us. Like, I hate black men. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate you guys so much.
Thank you, Upward. I appreciate you, boo.
Like, if it's not one thing that a black man will do to a black woman, it's another thing. If it was a white girl, I swear to God you wouldn't have gone to this place. But because I'm black, you want to make sure you don't throw the block at me.
I hate black men. Nasty attitude having. Jailbird divestor launches a racist attack against black men. This video is purely for educational purposes. This failed divestor is mad at the black man for arresting her after she was causing a disturbance at the airport counter. The black officer was just doing his job, and you will notice the non-black officer.
Not the damn airport, y'all. Can y'all ever get it together?
She never said she hated him.
Hey, man.
Just the black officer.
On June 24th, 2025, deputies were dispatched to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport after receiving reports of a woman causing a disturbance at a Spirit Airlines counter after missing her flight.
Stereotype.
Ma'am, what? I haven't done anything. I'm speaking to Spirit Airlines about my flight. About my flight.
Go 2 ways.
No, it's not gonna go anyway because I haven't done anything violent. I haven't done anything. All I did was speak. Broward County Sheriff's Office. What did you come over here to do when I'm talking to Spirit Airlines? I'm not just touching anybody. I'm talking to her. I'm not just touching anybody. I'm talking to her. I'm just touching anybody. I'm talking to her. I understand and I'm trying to get some information. No, I'm getting clarification. Yes, okay, come over here when I'm getting clarification about my business matters. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't insulted her. I haven't cussed her. I haven't touched her. I haven't done anything. I can stay right here and talk about my flight. You coming over here and trying to intimidate me ain't gonna do anything. I haven't done anything.
There's no such thing as an angry black woman. That's a racist.
Look intimidated. You're the one that's I didn't do anything illegal, so you can. No, don't touch me. Please, don't touch me. You do that, it's gonna be a problem. I'm not even talking. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Am I being arrested? 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 No, but am I being arrested? But am I being arrested? Am I being arrested? This is against my law. Am I being arrested? Am I being arrested? Am I being arrested? For what? Yes or no?
You're going to jail. Yes, you're going to jail for trespassing. You're going to jail. That's it. Simple. I'm done. I'm done. Kick my door again. I'm gonna add charges. I'm gonna add charges.
Where did I trespass at?
I'm telling you right now.
I'm pressing charges. And where did I trespass at? Where am I trespassing? Sir.
I'm done talking.
Where am I trespassing that you're arresting me?
You know where.
Where was
you
I
know where.
trespassing? I don't know where I was trespassing.
All right, then.
I'm trying to get clarification.
All right, no problem.
You didn't even give me my Miranda rights when you arrested me.
Okay.
You didn't even give me my Miranda rights when you arrested me. You arrested me with no Miranda rights. You arrested me with no Miranda rights. You didn't say you had a right to be silent. You arrested me with no Miranda rights. You arrested me with no justification on what you're arresting me for. You're taking me to jail with no clarification on why I'm being arrested. You're saying I'm trespassing someplace that I have a ticket to be. Always a black man. Always a black man. Always. I hate y'all.
Ma'am.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm with her. I can't stand you ninjas, you chatty patties.
Shut up.
Okay, now I'm not talking.
Shut up. I hate y'all. If it's not you guys beating on us, it's you guys doing some shit. You guys are always attacking us. Like, I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate you guys so much. Like, if it's not one thing that a black man will do to a black woman, it's another thing. If it was a white girl, I swear to God you would have gone to this place. But because I'm black, you want to make sure you don't throw the block at me. I hate y'all. Black men are the worst. Black men never be worse. Black men are worse. I pray if you have daughters, black men them up too, like you are trying to me up now. You got kids, I pray they go through this shit. I hope they get all this shit over something minimal.
That's rude.
It's not worse. I pray that shit rains on your family's head. Your children's children. They shall never rest because of this shit here. I rain on your head, your kids' head, your kids' head, your kids' head. I rain on the generations from you that they will never rest over this
The ancestors would not be happy with this.
They will never rest. They will never rest. They will never see anything good in their life over this night.
She was charged with trespassing on critical infrastructure.
She wished death on this black man's daughters and future descendants. You notice how Keisha was already creating adversaries for his future descendants if they are black girls. The black officer stopped talking. She got more mad.
Shout out to the sister hood, wishing harm on other sisters, whether they're here or not yet.
Don't forget, she called him the N-word with the hard ER. Divestors hate black men and black women, which is why you keep your distance. Moving on, Divested Puppet, who watches my channel religiously, decided to make a few comments on my channel, showing how divestors lie and protect white men from all the crimes they commit on them.
Girl, what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. These bitches have no self-control whatsoever. No self-control. This is just bitches, period. Not even specifically divested people. Because Meg has shown that she has no self-control either, which is why she came out here.
Let's do a rewind of Divested Puppet admitting to dating a PDF file white man.
Exactly what happened to me when I was 16 years old. When I was still in high school, only 16 years old, I fell head over heels in love with this 24-year-old liberal white male. In high school, only 16 years old, I fell head over heels in love with this 24-year-old liberal white male. He is literally perfect. Like, I really don't have any complaints about him other than him not wanting to get married. I think that was very, very big issue for me.
Oh, he just didn't want to get married to a 16-year-old?
I knew that I wanted to get married. Also, him not wanting labels. That really bothered me as well. So I stepped into this situationship fully aware of what he wanted, okay? Brandon let me know from the start that he was the type of man that did not like labels. He didn't like the label of a girlfriend or a wife. He was not interested in being anyone's boyfriend. He certainly didn't want to be someone's husband, and he didn't want to be tied down with kids. Brandon was a type of man that made himself very clear that he was looking for something casual, okay? So I went into this situation knowing full well what I was walking into. But what I didn't anticipate was me developing strong feelings for Brandon in the process, okay? I was very ill-equipped to deal with this situation because I was 16. Bubble. Don't ever let these men try to convince you that—
Oh, so you're going to continue to let people know that you were 16? Okay. I'm thinking that he's an issue because as soon as it's someone else, the famous people, it's a problem that someone is 16. Russell Brand just admitted it like a jackass, which we heard. Oh, yeah, but it's legal over there. Sir, please shut the fuck up. But you're sitting up here admitting it, but he's wonderful, even though he's 24 and messing with a 16-year-old. Well, you're probably throwing yourself at him in this case, though, clearly.
that being an open relationship is natural. It's not natural at all, okay? Women do not want to share their men with other women. They want all of that man to herself. I want all of that man to myself, and I want all of his resources to me only. Yes, I am very possessive. And when I have sex with a man over and over and over—
I'm sorry for what's happened to you, Divested Witch. It's true, though. I've been used by many lib whites. I started to feel like I wasn't good enough or lacked something that they wanted, but really it was only them. They'll all have their karmic energy coming one day. But as of now, I have a really good white partner that gives me princess treatment and talks about future marriage and kids. So I'm super happy to have found a traditional man.
over and over again, I grow attached. You're absolutely right, I do. And I don't want to share my man with other women, okay? And I thought I was—
Oh, so you were effing that man at 16. He's 24. You don't want to share. All right, girl.
I walk into this situation, have sex with him, and enjoy it. And for the most part, that's how we went. But as the time grew on, I was growing more and more attached to Brandon, and I knew it. And it made—
The other mistake you're making in your devastated journey is attacking all black men for what a few did. Try correcting that. She's never dated any. I don't date black men, but I have seen how they have messed up my family members' lives. That's still an anecdotal. If I hated all women for what my ex did, I would be called a misogynist. That's why I remain neutral, but will open up my options. But will open my options up. The ish I saw white men do to white women turned me off real quick. Child, this is crazy.
Didn't feel empty on the inside because I knew that I would never be Brandon's girlfriend. I knew that this man would never make me a wife. I would never have kids.
Oh, so you knew he would never make you a wife, but you continue to fuck him. Gotcha.
Which is perfect. So I definitely settled when I got with Brandon because I knew deep down that I wanted a boyfriend. I knew deep down that eventually I would want to get married. Okay, who doesn't want this? I think women need to stop lying to themselves and stop acting like being in these open relationships is normal and natural. Because I noticed no real changes in our situationship. I was hoping that the great sex would change his mind and make him wake up and realize that I'm the only woman that should be in his life.
I hope this really isn't the man, though.
And that never happened, okay? Now, Brandon did invite me to one family outing, so I did get to meet his family, but I don't think he was really introducing me as his girlfriend. I did not get that vibe whatsoever, so it just made me feel even more emptier on the inside that I was never going to break past this wall. I was never going to move to the next level, okay? And also, I learned some pretty shocking news about Brandon, that Brandon actually already has a girlfriend. So Brandon had this long-suffering—
Lord help your people.
girlfriend who was very pretty. She had long blonde hair, big blue eyes, all American looking white girl. She was very attractive. And according to his friends, she was Brandon's long suffering girlfriend. And once I found out about this, I was devastated. I thought to myself, well, I see that she is good enough to get the title of a girlfriend, but not me. And that was very damaging to my self-esteem. But really—
You see how stupid divestors are.
Yes.
Go to her channel and look who she is married to. An ugly, broke white man because, like she said, the decent-looking white man would never wife her. Never mind the fact that he was a PDF file. She completely overlooks that and thinks being raped by a white man is no big deal. I point this out because many times, the abuse black women face is not at the hands of black men. For the most part, black men don't do anything to black women. Usually black women face abuse by their mothers and white men. They just...
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I would definitely say issues with the mother for sure, but mostly white men. No, I disagree with that.
blame black men for it. Black men are just...
signing up for shit, that I agree with enough of this situation here. Because these will be the same people. Like I just saw a post with actually I still have it up. Hold on. At least I thought I did. With people like Kantanji, Serena, you know, all these pro-blackity black people who then go home to white people, Don Lemon, but they're gonna tell other blacks what they need to do and then call white people. How do they go home, calling white people racist and then go home to white people? How do the white people do that? How do the white people deal with that? Like, so am I racist today or am I racist tomorrow? Am I the oppressor today or am I the oppressor tomorrow? Ciao.
Scapegoats for black women when Brad rejects them. Moving on. Devester's white husband shoots her 15 times. Now, it does not take 15 shots from a rifle to kill someone. This was overkill, which to me means he was wanting to get rid of her for a while. He couldn't take being married to a Devester any longer. I feel sorry for the Devester's father.
Allegedly.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I just killed my wife.
Okay, sir, what's your name?
Brandon Dickerson.
Is that Dickerson with a V?
D-I-C-K-E-R-S-O-N.
My daughter's dead. Tell me yes or no, please. I can sympathize. Yes. My daughter's dead. Oh, Lord Jesus. Where is he at? Where is he? I don't give a... Where is he? That's my daughter. Where is he?
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I just killed my wife.
What kind of gun is it?
It's a Ruger Security 9.
Can you imagine being a dispatcher of 911 and you got to take a call? Child, I just killed my wife. Oh, well, what type of weapon did you use, sir? I could never do it. I could never do it.
I swear to God, shot her 15 times. Get my son. I'm going to jail. Get my son. Call Dario. Get my son. I swear to God. I swear to God. I told you. I swear to God. I can't.
Is anybody else in the house?
Yes, my son. My brother's getting him. I only relinquished custody to my brother.
Is that who's on the phone? Is that who's on the phone right now?
Why would you do this, Brandon? You know you're gonna kill Mom.
I know. I'm sorry.
What is Brandon?
I'm sorry. I love you.
Wait, I just killed your mom. I love you. Child, Lord help your people. What the?
Joe, put the cop on the phone.
You're on speed.
Let's get him off the road.
I only relinquished custody to Nathan Aaron Flavo.
Roll over on your butt.
I only relinquished custody.
Stand for me. We're gonna walk over there.
Yes, ma'am.
In the hallway.
He's in the hallway. My son's just making the bed.
Hey, Officer Lee, where are you going? Have him in. Put him in the car right there.
That's okay. I tried to just come to my car.
5A for OIC. The male is going to be detained for now. Firearm's going to be outside with us right now. Hey, firearms right there in the trunk. Have you searched him?
Yes.
You want to double verify?
He ain't abiding by you have the right to remain silent. He want to tell it all.
Thank you, like.
No, that's all right. Just have a seat.
We're gonna sit down. So the first night, Jim, so you loaded a second one.
And I only relinquished custody to Nathan Aaron Flavo.
Is that who you were on the phone with?
Yes, that is my brother.
He said he's on his way.
I only no other person has.
That's fine. That's all right. He's on his way. We'll get your son to him. He said his name is Nathan.
Nathan Aaron Flavo. C-L-A-V-O-U-G-H.
Okay.
Ooh, this car's a little too hot.
Let me check to see what's going on.
Officers moved through the home and into the bedroom, where Alexis Walls was found. She had been shot 15 times, 15 rounds fired into a 23-year-old mother inside her own home in the middle of the night, with no chance to escape and no one there to stop it. Pathetic. But she wasn't alone in that house. Her 18-month-old son was there too, and officers ensured he was safe.
House clear. House is clear.
She's gone, Sarge.
Yeah. Where's my daughter?
She's inside. Listen to me. Listen to me.
What is your daughter? Where's my baby?
What's your daughter's name?
Alexis.
Alexis. Okay. Come here. Come here.
No. Where's my daughter?
She's inside. We can't let you go in there right now.
Wait a second. That boy did not hurt my daughter.
Did he shoot my daughter?
Sir.
Tell me, did he shoot my daughter?
You're working through an investigation right now.
Sir, if my daughter's been shot, you can say yes or no. That's all I want to know.
We're working through an investigation right now. Okay.
My daughter's been shot.
Is he in there?
He is not in there.
Where is he? Where is
He
he?
is currently in our custody right
I'm
now.
gonna hurt Brandon.
I understand.
Where is he at? Where is he? I don't give a crazy. That's my daughter.
When Alexis's parents were told she was gone, the grief was immediate, overwhelming, and impossible to contain.
I started 7th grade here. Okay. And then
Child, I know you fucking lying. Child, I know you fucking lying. Child, y'all just be going for any old white man, child. Crossing the street. Crossing the street. Crossing the street.
I took 8th grade twice because I didn't feel like going to high school.
Why not?
Just the kids I was in class with. It's just, I've always been an outcast my whole life. You
don't say. I wonder why. You don't say.
This is probably the first thing that was really good for me because you can offer me a cup of water, and as soon as I'm about to grab it, society just throws it on the ground right in front of me every single time for 29 years, full control.
So, without going into a whole lot of detail about what happened tonight, were you also upset with her family before?
Here recently, yeah, me and her brother almost got into a fight. We were arguing we're not arguing, we were going back and forth on the phone a few weeks ago. They just never viewed me as somebody. I get it. I'm making 15.
Because they probably knew. What is this Neanderthal? Shout out to Dr. Umar doing in that girl's life. And you're trying to make a life with this Neanderthal. Woo! Lord help your people. She wanted him, right? Clearly the brother was saying something. And what did the mom say? Brandon, she called his name out immediately.
1,000 a year. I take your little daughter away, and I lost my house. I lost my car. Her car broke down. We both got laid off. I've been struggling for the past 2 years to find a career. Now that I have one,
2 years. 2 years. Hold on. This is getting good though.
1,000 a year. I take your little daughter away, and I lost my house. I lost my car. Her car broke down. We both got laid off. I've been struggling for the past 2 years to find a career. Now that I have one, she wants to leave. I finally got the opportunity to build a life together, and she took it away. So I took everything away from her. I confronted her on 2 occasions about the guy she was talking to because
Oh no. Oh no. Oh Lord, Brandon. Damn it, man.
I've been cheated on for 6 years out of my first relationship. We lasted 9 years. Ignorance of my part. I shouldn't have stayed for 6 years in the dirt. But
So you knew it was happening for 6 years?
My first relationship, yeah. And I told her when she was talking to this man, I said, I don't trust him. I said, I know how he operates. Kind of unlike him. And then tonight, she wanted to tell him, I love you, good night, kisses and heart emojis and all this other stuff. And it tipped the scale. You're going to lie to me when I'm trying to be open and confront you and try to work everything out, and you just want to laugh in my face, literally laugh in my face.
Brandon Michael Dickerson was charged.
Listen, Brandon is dead ass wrong, no pun intended. Brandon is dead ass wrong, no pun intended. Y'all be playing too many games. Y'all be playing too many games. In front of the damn man. Now, I definitely am crossing the street, okay? It's not even a question. I'm crossing the street. But child, you slept with him. You had a kid with him. Little Brandon, I guess. And then you've been messing around on the damn man, and you gonna do this shit in front of him? Woo!
With murder under Texas law, and nearly a year later, on February 3rd, 2026, he stood in court and pleaded guilty. There was no trial, no debate over what happened, because he already had said it himself. The court sentenced him to 50 years in prison.
So she was cheating on him the whole time, and if you paid attention, he said he and her brother almost got into it, so this divester could have gotten her brother killed by this loser she was cheating on the whole time. She really wanted this magical mixed race baby, as there was no point in staying with the white man since she did not like him. Moving on to the last offense, an overweight divester with her.
What is going on? Well, you know what? This could be equality, though. This could be equality, right? Because MSDs, would you be taking Nicholas? I'm telling you right now, I'm crossing the street. But honestly, with Tashay, I'm crossing the street there too. Child, don't be looking crazy and I'm around, because I am going to offend. I'm crossing the fucking street. I don't be trusting people. I don't be trusting people.
Equally overweight white man had children and her black father living in a house of horrors. Her fat ass had roaches crawling all over the baby.
Not her fat
If the
ass.
white man hates the children, the divester will hate them too.
It all began when County Fire Rescue requested a welfare
The fuck?
check while assisting an elderly man inside a home. They reported unsanitary conditions, including waste-stained bedding, insects, and garbage throughout the residence. But when officers arrived, what they uncovered inside raised even more
Child, look what the oppressor has to go through, and everybody want to give him a hard time. Like, look what the oppressor has to go through. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going in there. Child, as soon as I smell the smell when you open the door, it's not for me. It's not for me.
concern.
Can we come in?
Lord help your people.
Detectives say the home had a strong odor, with signs of severe throughout. While speaking with Tashay, they noticed an infant inside a playpen, and what they saw raised immediate concern. As she explained how she had been dealing with the situation, her response only made things worse.
Whose kid is that?
Mine.
You understand there's bugs in there with that baby, right?
Oh God, no.
Oh God, no. Have you seen the state of this house?
Well, yeah, we tried to.
That's why I'm here right now, to make sure the kid's okay. The kid's right now laying in a pack and play with bugs all over him.
And we try to keep it clean in here.
All right. Give me an ID. This is your baby. Can you grab your ID for me?
Is there any other child that lives in this house? Where did you see the for?
Those are guys were in here from my cousins.
Investigators learned that 31-year-old Tashay and 32-year-old Nicholas had moved in 2 years earlier to care for the elderly man. When detectives spoke with him, he revealed he didn't even know who was supposed to be helping him. His condition told a different story. He was unable to walk, feed himself, or manage basic needs, showing clear signs of neglect. That raised a serious question. If this was how he was being cared for, what about any children in the home? And what they uncovered next only made things worse.
Hey, can I call you back in a second? Okay, I'll call you back in a minute. We're looking at something. So I definitely, I'm gonna want to explain everything to you in a second. These gentlemen here, it's important that you take on the cooperate, gentlemen. Okay. During the place of custody. Okay. I'm gonna answer any questions you have. Did you call her now? We're just gonna start.
Okay, can I at least tell my wife?
We're gonna have to talk to her. Yeah, I promise you're gonna have a chance.
Can we get 2 steps on you? So it'll be more comfortable for you today.
We're gonna get you by their car and then we'll give you another chance to talk to you. Hey, can we talk to you one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's important right now. These gentlemen are going to take you into custody, okay? Take a deep breath. I'll answer any questions you have. Whatever I can answer them. But for now, let's just get this done. Okay?
Do you have anything in your pockets or anything like that?
John, she sounds like she's like 3 years old.
Any close friends, like a family member that we might be able to call in reference to caring for the child and anything? Yeah, there's a lot of people with my mom. Okay, do they live local here? Yeah, she lives in the F section.
That's good news. Do you know her number off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Mom, anybody else, just in case we can't reach my mom?
I can't remember numbers off the top of my head.
If you want us to get a hold of your phone, and then you can check it yourself to see if there's any other options, just in case.
What's your mom's name? Marguerite. Marguerite. And what's her last name?
Where is it at in the house?
I think it's on the zebra chair.
The one
On
that
the
you sleep
charger,
on?
yeah.
All right. Your fiance's over here too. Yeah, we'll get you guys together here in a second. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, we'll be over there to answer any questions that you have. I'm gonna grab your phone really quick, and I want to make sure somebody's with your little one in the meantime. Okay.
Where's the baby at? I just put it in the pack and play because he's asleep. Okay, perfect.
You put it in the pack and play?
He's gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna be okay.
What did I do?
Right now, the issue here is child definition of statute. The conditions of the home. It's not acceptable.
Tashay, 31, and Nicholas, 32, were both charged with child neglect and elder neglect. The infant was placed with family members. The elderly man, the reason deputies were called to the house in the first place, was transported to a hospital for treatment. Both victims are now part of a separate investigation by the Florida Department of Children and Families. Sheriff Rick, speaking afterward, said the conditions of the home were no place for a toddler or a senior with serious medical issues, and that the two in custody had feigned ignorance, putting in his words, zero effort.
There is a clear pattern with divestors. The mental illness, the violence, the inability to stop sleeping around, and the ability to get people killed for their stupidity is specific to divestors.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but child, that was crazy disgusting. Just crazy disgusting. Wow. These heifers. Anybody interested in Tishay? Anybody? Anybody want to wife Tishay? You can put her in a category along with Sexy Red and Meg Thee Stallion. Anybody interested, Bueller? All right, just checking. Anyway, y'all, I've had enough. Plus, I got shit to do. All right. Almost 3 hours. This is not supposed to be a 3-hour show. Good morning, Kofa. Kofa. I had to say SYSBM up in this bitch today. It's that bad. Anyway, shout out to all of y'all that came through. I see you. I appreciate you. Last day of the month. Shout out to May 1st. May 1st tomorrow, right? Yep, May 1st. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. I will go ahead and I will be on later on this afternoon, FYI, on my travel channel. So hopefully you will be there. If not, I will see you all in the next one.